Right. Damn, Keyson's already on it. You know, the typical diet is, you know, traditional, from the earth, you know, plant based. That's what I've been dabbing into lately. Plant based diet, and not necessarily vegan because I don't really rock with hard body with the ethics of it.
I was just gonna ask you that, like, so what's the difference? Like, so when you say plant based, what does that consist of?
Okay, so yeah, so a lot of people when they say I'm going on a vegan diet, they really mean I'm going on a plant-based diet, right? Because if you are a vegan, it's not just your diet that changes. You are adopting a lifestyle that is what is it, like, beneficial for animals, and you kind of advocate for animal rights and things of that nature. There's more stuff that goes into it. Vegan is just a popular term, right? So when people say they're going on a vegan diet, they really mean they're going on a plant-based diet, because you can't be a vegan and be rocking fur coats. And, you know,
Right, on Peter.
yeah, exactly. So, you know, me, I don't agree with how the meat industry is run. But, you know, I think eventually, like, in the next couple years, I'll probably just eliminate meat
altogether.
Animal products just completely out of my diet, because I've been it's easy to do. It's like, it's not hard at all. It's just a matter of paying attention on what you're eating and primarily cooking your food and just getting more vegetables. Vegetables are godlike. I don't care.
Right. Yep. My little happy ass. I'm accountable, all in the right word. He's my meat for now, but I know eventually at some point I'm probably gonna get to that point too. Where I'm just doing nothing but chicken and fish.
Yeah, like me personally, I'm done with red meat. I'm not gonna rock with red meat anymore.
Red meat is I have not eaten red meat in 5 years. I'm so happy about myself, B. I have not eaten red meat in 5 years. I'm on month 3 with no chicken. So no, more than that. Started no chicken in December. I'm month 4, no chicken. I'm just rocking fish and the veggies, greens and everything. You know what the hardest thing is? Getting past the first redisciplining yourself. That's the hardest.
Right.
But once you get past it, shit is free.
Yep.
Exactly. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. It's especially after giving birth, and I'm just like, yeah.
That's hard. That's hard. Whoa! After giving birth, that you got it worse than the guys. You got it worse than the guys.
That's the reason why I said I know I'm gonna eventually get there, but for me, I just can't go cold turkey like that.
No,
right off the bat, say
no one
I'm
can.
have to gradually ease myself off of that.
That's how I started. I had to quit beef. I had to quit red meat. Took me after I quit 5 years of red meat, it literally wasn't until last year I quit chicken, and now it's gonna take me this whole year before I'm cold turkey quit chicken, and then I'll be good. And then nah, I'm gonna rock with fish as long as I'm in Jamaica. I won't do fish. Like I cold turkey killed shrimps. Once I found out shrimps was just sea maggots, I was like, I'm done. I was like, I'm done. Nah. And I love shrimps too. I used to eat that. I was bodying that all last year. And then it was like,
shrimps is bad, super bad.
Yes, super bad.
Also bad because they contain a lot of mercury.
No, it depends on what fish it is. It depends on the fish. Well, I eat Bangomeri, I eat snapper, I eat lake fish. I eat lake fish. So I don't really eat.
Don't take away my scrimps. Don't tell me that.
Your scrimps? Nah, I used to love. You know what me and Sash used to do? We used to go to Fish Pot and we used to get coconut. What was it? Shrimp and pasta with mixed vegetables in coconut sauce. Yo, Robin, when you eat it, it's so succinctly slides down your throat. It was one of the best things I've ever ate. And then I said, man, why is everyone making a big deal? I was talking to a friend. I was like, shrimps are really just roaches, and roaches are actually good for you. Although I'll never eat one because of the protein in roaches. And
Nah.
then my man was like, what are you talking about? Then
F
Hold-
roaches. F
What's-
roaches.
What? Hold on. Time out.
Grasshoppers.
Stream. Are you hearing this madness?
I'm
He's
the-
over here talking about roaches and protein.
no,
Over here talking about-
insects are actually good for you. Here's something you don't even know. I spoke to a guy a long time ago, it was a couple of years ago. They get insects, they grind them into powder, and they put them into your seasoning now, and they provide you with a lot of protein. So be careful when you read the ingredients of some of your seasonings for food. It may say insect protein, and you never know it. Roaches, ants, all types of stuff. It's a lot of the crickets, grasshoppers. It's grinded. Look it up. So look at insect powder for protein.
I
Just
believe it.
Google it and YouTube it. There are whole videos on it, and you will never know.
You know what? You know what? Fuck this shit. I'm gonna just do what the cows do. I'm gonna just eat grass. Fuck.
Ink said, as a kid, I ate earthworms. Yuck! Holy smokes!
Nah,
It felt-
nah,
it
nah,
seemed like-
nah. I mean, I know they taste like butter.
I mean, it seems like
Zuri says,
every
"Oh
other
great,
day
now
in
it's
the
time
news,
for me to never eat."
like everything is so bad. Like people are saying this is bad for you. This is bad for you. I'm like, well, God damn it. You know what? I'm gonna just eat stuff in moderation.
Yeah, actually, that's the best thing to do. Eat things in moderation.
Well, here's my take on the thing. Like me, I take fitness and like health like very seriously. And like I am not a 100% plant-based person, vegan or anything like that.
Oh, no.
yeah,
You gotta have some type of protein. Yeah.
I will never be 100% plant based. That doesn't rock. I need I will do fish and something, but like I can't just eat like vegetables and fruits. Like every time I get a dinner, every time I eat my dinner, like tonight I'll be just doing. I have to do sardines, tuna, mackerel, or a fish, something. I gotta get something from the sea, B. Something gotta rock,
Right.
B. Something got
Right.
to
I
rock.
gotta get a Sebastian, yo. I gotta have my crab.
Yo, I don't mind.
I
I don't mind shooting, taking my bow and arrow and take a bird out of the sky and roast that some bitch. Like sometimes it gotta happen, B. Sometimes we gotta be on our Robin Hood, but like it's gotta happen.
No, I mean that's fair. What I would just advise everyone to do is look at all of the deaths related to like cardiovascular disease and a lot of the complications that comes with poor dieting habits, and just look at case studies. You compare meat eaters to vegetarians and vegans, and just look at the numbers, and that'll give you more insight.
Yeah. So
So
what's
in-
funny is, my son, he just started eating. Well, like he turns. Is it midnight already for me? Let me see. It's almost midnight for me if it isn't already. So he's 5 months today, and he is now started on vegetables. Next month he will start fruits. And so I was sitting here looking at him. I was like, "Come on, big boy, come on. You're doing a good job. Eat your vegetables." Like he loves carrots. He loves the green beans. He loves his peas. And I told my husband, I said, you know what? This boy is going to be the main reason why I start back eating healthy. Because I can't be like you know what I'm saying? I can't be a hypocrite to my son and be like, hey, you eat this, it's good for you.
But then you don't.
And I don't. Right. Or should I say, like, I do, but I haven't ate enough. I haven't been, well, put it like this. I was pregnant. It was a lot of stuff when you're pregnant that they tell you can't do this, you can't do that. So with me, for the most part, doing nothing but a lot of fruits and vegetables. I'm like, damn it, I'm gonna be accountable for a little bit, and every now and again, I'm gonna eat some greeny leaves. But my main thing is like, I love my broccoli. I love my.
Oh,
You know, I
broccoli
love.
is the shiznit. I'm just all I have to say. Broccoli is the shiz nizzle.
Oh, dude, I've had broccoli the last 4 nights. It is god tier. I don't know why, as a kid, like
Oh, spinach is.
it is
Yeah,
Popeye.
let me tell you guys something. I'm trying to save up my pennies so that I can at least take Sasha out this Saturday. You know what we actually get when we go to the sushi. I stopped eating salmon because I can't tell which version of the salmon that they're giving me. Whether it's the toxin version, which is homemade, grown in a freaking room or some stupid shit farmed, or it's the actual salmon.
You got it. No. You got it wrong. Actual salmon is really fucking bad for you unless it's cooked.
Oh,
You're eating it raw? No, you have to eat the one that's grown on a farm.
oh,
And you wanna know why? Because it has E. coli. Fuck.
oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, I forgot about that. So the best way to eat your salmon, the best way to eat your sushi is literally the Alaskan roll. That's
Cook it.
it's cooked salmon with avocado. Now, but I stop eating the raw fish period anyway, because when you eat fish raw, all of the mercury is still in it, so it's actually not good for you. When you cook it, you cook out most of the thing. But guess what I eat? Yo, vegetable sushi is ridiculous. Yo, try this: carrot, onion, romaine lettuce or spinach, tomato, cucumber, and a big thick piece of avocado. Wrap that sumbitch in a C-roll with rice, dip in a little spicy mayo. When you eat it, you'll be like, I never thought I could have orgasmed anywhere else other than my dick, but you will orgasm in your mouth.
It really depends because obviously I have not watched Shokugeki no Soma.
Right? Exactly. I was about to say.
That's Food Wars, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Food
Yeah.
Wars. That's my shit. That's my shit.
But Food Wars is true though. If you ever notice how
Culinary orgasm. And
culinary orgasm. Yeah, it does exist. You ever see a woman and she's married? Most men, listen guys, let me tell you something, right? If you are dating a girl, make sure you have mastered your art in the kitchen. Because if you're dating a girl and she says come over and chill and y'all are doing nothing, come over with a bag of some Whole Foods and say show me to your kitchen and start cooking. My nigga, if your skills in the kitchen is on point and she's eating, she's like, oh my god, food is good, my nigga, don't even act like you paying her any more attention. Just look at your time, talk about nonsense, B. Watch by the end of the night, nigga, where you going? Well, I gotta go home. Nigga, you better get your ass in the room and take off them drawers before I rape you, nigga.
You know what?
These are facts, B.
Oops. Okay, so story time.
Oh,
Me and DeMar-
hold on.
me and
Robin, tell him the story, because Sasha's calling me so to come wash the dishes, so I gotta go wash those dishes.
So-
All right, go on.
Funny story when DeMarl and I was dating, and I went over to his house. He's like, "Every time I come over to my house, you know what's gonna happen?" I said, "What?" He was yelling, but she was. But when he got in that kitchen and cooked me for the first time dinner, I was like, "Yeah, he got the draws that night." So what Triforce is telling you is facts.
It's true.
I'm like, ooh, he can cook. He look good. He smell good, and he can make me laugh. Nigga, done. Over. GG.
Let me just address the chat real quick. Okay, so let me see what you guys are saying. All right, so Inks. Hold on. So Chris Zero says today's my birthday. Happy birthday. Hopefully you enjoy the day. I don't know what time you're in. I don't know if it's almost over, if you're just starting your day, or in the middle. Could be.
Happy birthday, boo. I see you. No, I don't. But because I can't see the chat, I'm just looking at my phone while I'm cooking.
So,
Evil Dragon.
Yes.
Can I address the chat real quick?
Okay.
Okay, Batman versus TMNT comes out in May and June.
All right.
Okay. So Inks foolishness. He goes, to be honest, even though I know that celery is mostly water, it's my favorite. Celery is real good. Very good snack. Let's see. Nintendo fan says broccoli is horrible, almost died eating it. Here's the thing, right?
You know what?
Let me address this.
Put it. What is it, Jake? In either lemon or lime juice. I used to hate eating broccoli too. Like I started putting cheese on it, but you know, because I'm a cheese connoisseur. But then if you like trying to keep it like healthy and you know without adding the extra, try lemon juice or lime juice. I forgot which one, but it tastes good.
Now, okay, I like broccoli a lot. How I've been making it the last couple of days is I've been cutting up some onions, bell peppers, and kind of sautéing it in a pan, with a little bit of coconut oil, right? So that's kind of what I've been doing. But maybe because I know a lot of people have parents when they cooked for them as a kid. A lot of parents are kind of trash at cooking, so some kids have grown up eating very terrible meals, especially vegetables that haven't been prepared correctly. So I don't know if you were just eating just regular, you know, some of the broccoli maybe came from the freezer, and you freeze your food, it's not going to taste as good as fresh. So Zuri says, everyone eating meat and stuff, and I'm just here like pizza and fries are my life. So maybe I can go vegan if I just eat those for the rest of my life. Vegan N words. Well, pizza is cheese, and well, you can make a fully vegetable pizza. I believe the original pizza didn't contain cheese on it, if I have that correct. Nintendo fan said, I'm gonna eat some fried eggs. Eggs are absolutely terrible. This is coming from someone who had like 3 eggs a day for I don't know how long, but no more eggs for me. And also, let's see. Ink says, I learned how to cook just for the simple fact that if I ever get divorced, I won't rely on fast food. That's great. Cooking your own meals is legit. And then Nintendo fan says, Robin says, you could date low tier god based on your criteria.
Based on my criteria, what do you mean?
That being able to cook, look good, smell good, all this.
Oh, well, I mean, like, low tier guy, he is a very attractive, handsome young man. Yeah. However, there are times where his personality can be very off-putting, but I also know that that's part of his persona.
Mm-hmm.
When I actually met him in person at a tournament, he's nothing like that, you know, versus how he is online and stuff like that. He's a totally different person. That's why I sit back and I laugh at people. I'm like, he's like the biggest like troll ever.
Mm-hmm.
But also at the same token, like, okay, it's kind of like when I don't know if you guys ever watched any of the Wayne's movies, like Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking gin and juice in the hood. So, you know, like how when they do their movies, even though there's comedies, it's like the comedies or spoofs of stuff or whatever. And then like right in between it, they're also giving you a message. So low tier guy to me is literally the Wayans. Like, he's a troll, he's funny, he knows how to entertain people. He knows also how to press buttons, but also at the same token, while he's doing that, he's also giving you a message, which is usually a message to us as people of color.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, what I really like about Low Tier God, he actually has a vlog series he did a couple years ago called The Critical Times. Now I know, Low Tier God rubs a lot of people the wrong way. I want everybody to watch that if you get a chance, and you'll see a different side of Low Tier God. Anyway, Zururi, damn, that mean Gordon Ramsay gets all the coochie in the world. Well, outside he's
I bet you do.
super celebrity.
shoot, he loved like yo. If you ever watch any of the stuff with him on Netflix, like, cause he does other stuff other than the Hell's Kitchens and stuff, or he's like guest featured as a cook or a judge or whatever. Like, he loved him some sisters. I'm like, oh, okay, Gordon Ramsay. I see. Dabbling with the chocolate.
And speaking of Gordon Ramsay, if you guys are fans of Hell's Kitchen, and Kitchen Nightmares, I actually suggest you guys go back and watch the original UK series of Kitchen Nightmares, because you've seen the Hell's Kitchen, the American version, there's lots of drama, there's lots of cursing and all types of stuff. But if you watch the UK version, it's by far superior to the American version. And you just have to watch it. Even from the first episode is legit. Yeah, Keen, you know about it. Yeah, Keen, it's legit. I love it. I have it downloaded. See, Ink says Gordon hardly yells at all. Yeah, he's trying to teach. He's trying to help the restaurant get back on their feet. It's not all about the cameras. And the last season. And I just want to say this real quick. The last season has one of the most epic rants I've ever seen. I forget what the restaurant's called, but it's the episode where it's a failing restaurant, of course, and it's the owner and the head chef are two best friends, and the head chef goes off on the owner. It's amazing. I'm gonna see if I can find the rant right now.
Other thing too is like, I think he does like, what's that? Junior Chef when he's working with the kid.
Oh yeah.
And like, yeah, like I'm like, oh, he isn't always grumpy.
Yeah.
But then y'all should look at like, but Jagan, have you seen some of his stuff that he does on Twitter when people be showing Gordon Ramsay their food from home and how he be scoring on it?
Yeah, one of the most popular ones that I know of, because it's actually a 4chan banner. Some dude, he made some crap and he sent it to Gordon Ramsay on Twitter, and Gordon just blocked him.
I'm like, oh my god.
Okay, I found the rant. The thing is, this is from the. Hold on, let me see if the cursing's in.
It is.
Yes, it's in here. Yes, okay, guys. Here's one of the best rants from the UK Kitchen Nightmares. Is amazing.
Praise Rentoka. Oh, also, good morning, Robin.
Oh, good. Good night. Oh.
No, the thing is that he's Japanese, so that's why he's saying good morning.
Bro. You Japanese today?
Arigato, Robin-sama.
Oh
or
God, you're terrible. You should, yeah.
Konnichiwa?
Yo, Zoden, what's going on? You kind of wilding in the chat. Social justice warriors, feminists. Oh, go ahead.
Zoden is Moses' alt.
Oh, it makes sense. Moses, man. Okay, Moses
talking to himself again.
Let me talk to you real quick, Moses. All right. Feminists, social justice warriors are the least of your problems. First, you need to explain why you have 10,000 gallons of glue in your room. That's number one.
What?
Yeah, Moses has this big, giant bottle of even as a kid, I know in elementary school we use glue all the time. I've never used that much glue in my entire life. What is this man gluing? Why is it in his living room?
Maybe he's trying to be first to make like the world's biggest slime. Like I don't know. That's a thing. You know,
Wait
do
a
what
minute.
yourself.
Oh, wait. Are we talking about the same Moses who said something about melanated BBC?
I believe so. He says all types of crazy stuff, so I'm assuming that, yeah.
There's a whole bunch of outrageous stuff.
Oh right, I think he hit on me actually. So okay, yeah, I know who.
You know what? But you know what, Jaden, you're all right. If Moses could turn it down, I think he would be. I think he would have like a fighting chance to go up against the hill when he's being silly.
Yeah. I understand what he's doing. He just needs to tone it down a little bit. He has to know the limit.
The limit, like, bro.
Yeah.
There's a line, and then there's going over the line, and then there's beyond the line.
And then there's
It seems like he starts right off at beyond the line. Like, dang, bro. What, baby? You done being a ninja?
Nah, DKY, it's all good. I'm moderating the chat. We'll be fine.
Right, until the messages they pop up.
Yeah.
And it has to be approved. So a lot of the stuff that, because I haven't looked at the chat in like almost 30 minutes.
I got it. I mean,
It's being flagged. I'm quite sure.
So Jagan Sama, when do you think Rin Toka is going to make another appearance?
you're talking about Tosaka Rin. When she's going to make another appearance? Whenever they want to milk the original. Well, her guaranteed appearance is going to be on Heaven's Feel Part 3, which is the conclusion to the trilogy. But she'll appear in little spin-off things. But the main cast of Fate characters are pretty much going to be dead after the third movie comes out. Because, again, Fate Grand Order makes Sony billions of dollars, and that's not ending anytime soon.
With that explanation, Jagan Sama, me and my house are very honored.
This can't even stay in character. Fate's not going anywhere. But chat, what's going on with you guys, man? I haven't seen a couple of you guys in a while. I see King Piccolo up in here. See a Nintendo fan, of course. It is a late stream, but I'm glad to have all you guys. Entertain you guys until at least Triforce gets back.
Right, we took over his stream. We did a coup d'etat, a grutin, whatever the fuck. Y'all know what I mean. Yeah.
Oh, what's going on, Penguin? Is Costco a legit date place? Funny because I did work at the rival. I worked at a Sam's Club for a good minute. Surprisingly, it actually isn't that bad if you are going to shop. Like you can go there and eat and walk around and look at stuff. But if you're like broke, you can go and sample stuff. Hey man, I'm not gonna confirm or deny whether or not I've taken various women on Costco or Sam's Club dates. I'm just saying it's not bad.
What?
Wow. Those must be them Tatianas that you don't bring home to mama. This ain't gonna work out for a very long time. I'm gonna take your ass to Sam's, girl. Gonna get that sample shrimp over there. Oh, and there's some sample juice right around the corner. And then if you turn like 3 more aisles, you can get that dessert, girl. Oh, Jagan, you a savage.
I mean, okay, for one, if you've seen Half Baked, Dave Chappelle took a girl on a date with zero money, and he actually came out. Well, he had very limited money, and he actually came out on the positive because he faked donating to the homeless dude, and he took the money out the homeless dude's thing or whatever, right? Because it's comedy, guys, comedy. So you don't have to have money to have a good time. You don't have to have money to have a good time most of your interaction.
That is true. I can attest for this. sometimes every now and again, a girl just want to have a picnic at the park, you know, fly some kites. But that was just me. But like, you know, when a little windy outside, the weather's just right. You know, make sandwiches. Mm-hmm.
Did you say what Moses just said? Did you hear what Moses just said in the chat? He said, "I can't listen to estrogen talk for too long."
Well, that's he can chill with his bottle of glue. Let me see. So Penguin says, "Bruh, I was arguing with a certain someone that Costco is a good date place. I think I know who you're talking about, but send it to me in a message. I'm not sure." Anyway, where's Triforce? Triforce is going to be back. He's doing dishes.
You'll be back down.
So Nintendo fan says, since Triforce is gone, what do y'all think about his hairline?
His hairline's fine. What?
Right. Nah, y'all want to talk about hairline? Boy, basketball players and football players, their hairlines. I'm like, just cut it off. It's over. Just let it go. Just go ahead and go bald and be like that brother off of Return of the Mac.
Jaden says, everyone, should I be doing a playthrough of Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas? Whichever one. I haven't played any of the Fallout games, but I hear New Vegas was one of the better received ones. I could be wrong.
Right, and Resurrected Legends City is one-shots the entire Fate Stay verse.
I mean, they probably do. The Fate Stay universe is not that strong.
I like Fallout 4. 4 was okay. Although I never played Vegas. But yeah, I've heard that was one of the better ones.
Let's see. DKY says, myself, I'm always going to go low cut or bald. When I was growing up, I almost rocked exclusively a bald fade, and I started growing out my hair a couple years ago.
Let's see.
Yeah, Pokemon Shield and Sword. That's a new big Pokemon game that's coming out. So we have to see more. As someone who's never played Pokemon before, I didn't see. Okay, good. You guys got that one. I haven't seen.
I think that'll be a good one for you to get off into, Jagan.
Yeah. So hopefully it's real good. A lot of people are excited. I just haven't seen enough for me to be like, okay, I really want to play it. I'm just kind of like, whatever. I'm still gonna buy it though.
Excellent. Good.
It is the good Pokemon. I suggest you play.
So Jagan, do you subscribe to Tommy Sotomayor on Patreon?
No, I mean, I only what's it called? I only support one other creator on Patreon, and that's Bob Samurai.
Okay. So is that like Afro Samurai's grandson, or?
No, Bob Samurai. He initially was strictly an anime. He was strictly an anime YouTube reviewer, and he would review lots of anime. But he would review older shows and not like flavor of the month anime. And I'm sort of a hipster when it comes to that type of stuff, especially how I came up in games. Like I had these really I only had access to these very, really shitty, poor games I'd get at the bargain bin at Sam's Club. So Speedball 2100, Pipe Dreams 3D, bunch of games you never heard of, right? So I like personally the the take that he took, because not only did he review anime, he also pointed out what was wrong with the otaku and weeb culture, the dudes, lowlies, dudes getting married to 16-year-old Vocaloid like Hatsune Miku and things of that nature. So I felt that that content was suitable, but because he wasn't appealing to, you know, the mass of the community, he never took off. He had 70,000 subscribers. He gets a decent amount of views on, you know, some of his older stuff. So he started going a different direction. He started his eBay store, and he started doing a lot of self-help stuff in terms of getting his eBay store and how he improved himself socially. So it's very good content, stuff that I share all the time to the demographic that really needs to see it. But that's the only other creator I support. I am a creator on Patreon, so I do have patrons myself, so it's good.
All right. Does Mikun support your Patreon?
Mikun is doing something else. I have no idea.
Oh God! Because Emery knows Mikun personally, so I should have asked him that question.
Yo, Jagan, have fun hiding these comments.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand, but it is what it is.
Somebody being ignorant in the chat.
Okay.
Let me see.
It's just Moses. That's it. I got it.
Jonathan. Oh, sorry. Oh, Jonathan Law asked me to do the Mikun voice.
Go ahead.
No, I will ask you to stop right there, criminal scum.
We're just playing Fortnite. I can't even do it. Jay, why you yelling at me? Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Why yelling at me, Jay?
I've ran into too many strange characters online. Actually, you know, I've sent this in Discord. Let me see if I can tell you guys the story that I had. Okay, so I don't know where these people come from, but here's a little just interaction I had via Steam. And if you don't know what Steam is, I'm pretty sure you guys all know, but that's just basically a digital distribution platform for games. It's one of the largest in the world, actually the largest on PC. So anyway, someone sends me a random message, you know, someone on my friends list but I don't talk to, and they send me the message cry, and I send them back question mark, like what does this person want? And they go, somebody scammed me, and I'm like, and they also send a sad face. And I'm like, 2017? This is 2 years ago. And I go, scammed? How'd you get scammed? This person goes, I wanted a game because it was my birthday, and since I'm autism, I'm easy to be tricked into lies, and that person said that if I got him something in exchange, he would get me a game that I really want. Cry emoji, and then I got him his game, then he blocked me and ran away. So then I asked, well, why didn't you buy the game yourself? That literally makes no sense. This person goes, I lack the $10. Cry emoji. And I go, well, you don't have a job? This person goes, no, am handicapped. And I go, well, do you... yeah, I don't get it. I go, do you play fighting games? Like, why are we friends? Because I've never spoke to this person before. And then she goes, yeah, we met on Marvel vs. Capcom 3. And at the time, they had a Japanese name. And I go, well, are you really Japanese? And this person goes, sadly, yes. Then in all caps, they go, is this something to be ashamed of? And I'm like, what? And she goes, is being Japanese bother people that much? And I'm like, was I in your Discord? And I'm like, you can read kanji, right? And he goes, never had Discord before, you genius. LOL, my handicap makes me unable to read it. And I'm like,
What the
I'm like, what is your handicap then? She goes, heavy autism. I'm like, is it Asperger's or what? And I'm like, wait, hold on. How can you read English but not Japanese? And they go, yeah, I managed to learn English well, but Japanese is another story. And I go, why would you find a Japanese girl? She goes, I am a girl, you jackass. And then I go, well, I don't assume any female is on Steam unless I know them personally. And that was it. That was the only interaction we had. So, little funny story.
So was it really Rentoka in disguise, or?
I have no idea. I think it was someone who was just trying to scam me, but they must have been a child, and they probably did get scammed, and they were just trying to get their money back through me. But nah, not falling for that. All right, Jaden, have a good one.
That's unfortunate.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Just in time for me to casually win a game of Tetris 99.
Oh, good job.
Okay.
What's going on? I'm reading the chat. It looks like there was some buffoonery.
Yeah, just ignore Zodan.
Alright, so what's been going on since I wasn't here?
We've just been entertaining the stream, talking about different topics. You came in at the transition point.
Kills here.
India. So the Blaster Master 2 was on the Genesis apparently. This is crazy. I don't remember it on the Genesis. I remember there was a Blaster Master on the Game Boy, one of the handhelds.
Yeah, that was hold up. Look up the name. Last. The Game Boy one was Blaster Master Enemy Below.
But what will it was it its own entity? Or was it just the NES version remade for the Game Boy?
Let me see. Enemy Below, known as. It was also. Yeah, I guess it was its own game.
Okay.
Who was this?
The Shredder versus Batman.
Context.
Oh wait, sorry. Say what?
Nothing.
Exactly.
What's going on in here? I'm looking in the room. What are they arguing about? Who you calling buffoon? Moses was going nuts. Strife was. I'm afraid to scroll up to see how he was going nuts. Only try illegal. What? I need to play Octopath again. Yeah. Yeah, man. Oberek, who's in the Discord with us? Oh wow, we have a full deck in here, but everyone's quiet. I don't understand.
Well, I've been doing the majority of the talking and giving everyone a chance to speak. So I can go on for days.
Oh, that's nice of you, Jagan.
I'm eating, so my nachos.
Yeah. Master Splinter beats Batman. Pretty handily.
What was that?
Don't question it.
No, I need to question it. What was that?
Someone was beating sweet.
You don't need to know.
Do I walk away? You know what? Yeah. I'm just gonna walk away with the W in Tetris 99. Back to Puyo Puyo.
Sometimes that's the best thing to do. Go in, get a W, and just dip.
Yeah, just. There was a level 82 Japanese guy.
Oh, you can hold. You can definitely hold that.
Yeah. Just walking away.
You can hold that L for sure.
Level 82.
Whoa.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Don't bless him.
Alright, I'll just bless the rains down in Africa.
Oh,
There we
see, I definitely didn't want to read that. Dudes is in here knocking off. Nah, B, that's craziness. Like on live stream.
Your chat is dangerous.
Very.
Moses didn't like my love story.
Moses doesn't like women. Period. He says he's done with women.
No, he's gay. It's okay.
Yeah, why not? Don't say you don't like women. Just say you're gay.
Right. Just say you're gay. It's okay. You can come out the closet.
And then his quote unquote friend, quote unquote Zodan Borida.
His other gay friend.
No, it's they're both him. They're both him.
No, they're not both not him. That's a different person. He said that's his friend. His friend's gay too, which makes sense. If he's gay, that's probably why he has a gay friend. Makes sense.
I mean, yeah, that they're both in a relationship. They're both together.
Yeah.
See.
Be happy for them.
Yeah, Moses, we got you. See.
The more gay people in the world, the more females for the rest of us.
Energize pomegranate restores a beach.
Oh, so sub Robin, this will be something that you'll like. So my husband's birthday is at the end of this month, right? And he is a huge Spawn fan. So for his birthday, I got him. So last year I got him the Origins book, book 1, and this year I got him the second book.
Okay.
And the original animated series of Spawn that aired on HBO, I got that for him too.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. Wait, did you get the entire series or just season 1?
No, that should be the entire. It should be, because how many seasons was it? Just 3?
I think like 2. I remember correctly.
This series, it has like 4 discs on it. On the back it said 500 and something minutes on it.
Okay.
So
okay.
matter of fact, hold on, let me see.
So
probably
Zodan says, I'm not gay. I mean, Moses isn't gay. I'm done. Hold on, I'll be right back. This is just buffoonery, B. I'll be back. Hold on.
there's too much curry.
You know what? I never did finish the lyrics to my revised version of Captain Planet. Zuru, you was in here for a little taste of that.
Oh, I want to hear it again.
I'm not finished with it. Matter of fact, I couldn't finish it because I was laughing so damn hard.
Captain Podcast.
Okay, but that's good. As a Spawn fan myself, or a person who enjoys Spawn, he should love it.
But when I looked at book 3, I saw those prices. I was like, oh my god. I'm like, so what was so like, if you can research this for me, what is so special about book 3? Because like all the other books was like, you know, the hardcovers is like $25-$30, right? But book 3, that shit started at $150 and up. And I'm like, it was like there was special. The only thing I can think of was maybe it was like a special, like the special comic books, the art, how they made it in that book. Whoever was drawing it at that time, that's what I came up with. I'm like, damn, the book is expensive.
Well, I know specifically when it comes to around book or volume 3, I think Greg Capullo started drawing for him, and Greg Capullo is the current artist for or he was one of the biggest artists for Batman.
Okay, I'm back. Well,
So I'm back.
Okay, Piccolo-san said book 3 contains the spell.
book 3 of what? Spawn?
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
You talking about Origins book 3, right?
Yeah, or
Book 3. Okay, so yeah, he's right. Origins book 3, because Greg Capullo drew for it too. Because I remember a lot of Greg Capullo's work started going up.
Yo, wait a minute, hold on. I just went back to the chat. This nigga said she gonna cheat on her husband with LTG. Boy, hush.
What?
What?
Because I know a lot of Greg Capullo's work went up when he started drawing for Batman. So, yeah, because he drew for Spawn in that book. So.
Not as dangerous as.
Hey, DM, what's up?
Yeah, it's nothing wrong with it though. Yeah, I mean like, that's the lifestyle that you choose to live. That's all good, boo. I'm all for, you know what I'm saying? I'm all for love, but you know, don't bring that gay shit around here. That's all I'm saying. I was just scrolling up because I went to go get me a second round of nachos. Has returned.
Oh,
Tell me
boasting a wraparound. Oh,
go ahead, Sub Robin.
oh no, ladies first.
So tell me why when I read DM's comment, I literally read that shit in the Lion King voice. The king has returned. M&M's, he's eating a Skittle.
I'm eating spice bun for dinner with juice.
This nigga. Boy.
Boasting a wraparound painted cover by master Spawn artist Greg Capullo, this oversized hardcover collects Spawn's issues 26 to 37 and features bonus material including a color and black and white cover gallery as well as behind the scenes art.
Okay.
In Kawaii Desu Waifu. What? Oh no, that's not that. Okay.
Oh, hold up!
Okay,
I'm about to pick this. I'm about to pick this book up. Sup, Robin?
So that explained my theory with book 3, because normally, anytime a specific comic issue costs more than the others, it's usually like a featured artist, or they did some like extravagant, over the top art, once in a lifetime artwork. You know what I mean? So.
Right. 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 But they how can I put it? They all need to be Japanese though, so they can make the Kawaii Detsu waifus.
Wow.
Japan doesn't have SJWs, right?
Book 3, Legend. No, Nintendo fan. I was talking about the birthday gift that I got from my husband. His birthday is on the 31st. And so I was saying last year, either it was last year. Yeah, it was literally last year. Because my husband is a huge Spawn fan. He has some of the toys back in the day when he, worked at Toys R Us, when the first series of the McFarlane Spawn toys came out. He has some of those. Okay. So I was just like, So last year I got him the Origins book, since a lot of the older school comics, it's kind of hard to find. I mean, Amazon have some of them, but I've just said, you know what, fuck it. Let me just get them like the remake that they put all into the hardcover. Kind of like I don't know if you guys are familiar with JoJo's Bizarre, but like how a lot of those mangas you can't get. So basically what I did, I started buying the hardcovers that the vendors brings to the convention. But anyway, so last year I bought him Spawn Origins book 1. And I'm not really sure how many issues from like on book. I'm assuming it's like from the first issue up to whatever. And then book 2, I got him that this year, along with the special anniversary collector's edition. It comes with 4 discs of the original Spawn animated series that came on HBO, and a couple of birthday cards. But I was talking to Sub Robin, and the guys in here in the Discord, and I was saying, for the life of me, like book 3 is expensive as fuck. Each individual book, even when you go to his website, Image, like those hardcover, like the paperbacks is like $15-16, I think, but the hardcover book, they range anywhere between like $20 up to $30. But when I looked at book 3, that shit started at $150. Like the lowest.
Like why though?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like usually when they do that Triforce, it's like something dynamic happen in that those issues or whatever, or they have like special artists that only worked on that particular work, and so some cost more than the others.
Oh.
So.
Yeah. It's just like how certain manga series, how certain volumes can go up if they have an underage anime girl on the cover and so
that's a Robin, damn it. Every time.
This nigga, he must be a beta. No, he's not a beta. He's an alpha. Maybe in that book there's a spell to summon Spawn himself, right? It better have something than just all this lovely, awesome artwork. It better come with some sucky. $150. I'm like, God damn. You know what? It was so funny. I told my husband, I said, if I get you this, like, if the price goes up between now and next year, I said, you're giving me babies 3 through 6. Like, fuck that.
That's crazy.
Just go ahead and knock them out. Question is, what's
Question. So
Yippee?
now that Disney owns Marvel, you must have saw this today, Sub Robin. Wesley Snipes has been called by Disney to do Blade. And I'm not playing around. I'm dead serious.
I know Trevor. I know that. Well, this is what I will say about it. Starting back from about like 6 years ago, originally Marvel, back when they did the whole Marvel Now imprint, I mean, it's not really an imprint, just doing a reboot, they were going to reintroduce Spawn in the comics again, but how they were going to do not Spawn, Blade,
Blade, yeah.
They were going to reintroduce him in the comics again, make him a lot more popular. How they were going to do is that they were going to make a new series that's starring him, but also starring a long lost daughter he has. And in the series, he trains his daughter to become a vampire hunter. She had dreads and a purple costume and everything.
I hope they go that direction.
Me too. So, but they wound up scrapping it when they canceled the ongoing Spawn series. I keep saying Spawn.
Yeah, I know. I know what you mean.
Sorry, the ongoing Blade series. So they wound up scrapping that, but seeing as how the MCU is going and how they're going to make these Disney Plus shows, I personally think that they're not going to make a Blade movie. They're going to make a Blade show and put it on the Disney streaming service.
No. You said a Blade movie. There's a Blade movie. Movie. They literally contacted Wesley Snipes. Wesley Snipes was, I don't know if you know Sway in the Morning. He was on Sway in the Morning talking about this a year and a half ago.
Okay.
Look it up. Go on YouTube. Look up Wesley Snipes and Sway in the Morning. You'll see it.
Guy from White Man Can't Jump, Sway in the Morning.
Just type in Wesley Snipes, dude.
I forgot he's bald now.
Hey, what's going on, Kim? You missed it, Kim. We beat the Blaster Master. We got the full ending. We got the bad ending first, but... Don't know why Octopath reminds you of Final Fantasy VI, because it's inspired by Final Fantasy VI. It reminds me of Secret of Mana, Final Fantasy VI, and Chrono Cross Trigger all together. Don't worry. I posted it on the Empire Arcadia YouTube page. It's at it's in the special game section. So you get you can watch it if you want. Not even close with Chrono Trigger. Nah, B. A lot of things that remind me of Chrono Trigger in this. Only have about an hour and 10 minutes left. So I'm just going to finish this part of the chapter 3 with this guy. And I'm going to call it a night. Ouch. I understand Dragon Ball on a different level than everyone else. Why is Piccolo's son talking in the YouTube chat? Why isn't he talking in the Discord? I don't understand this. Especially, anyway, Piccolo's son, get in here. I want to talk to you about my man's Moro.
He's in the chat, but he's muted.
Why?
He's in the VC. You'd have to. I can't answer for him. I don't know that.
Yo, yeah, Nintendo fan, you missed the Blaster Master ending. A lot of people don't know this, but like, I ate off the apples already.
About to turn down the music.
That's it? Come on, man.
Yeah. Piccolo. Triforce, can you hear Piccolo-san?
No, hold
You're
on. I
muted.
may have him muted. I may have him muted.
Damn.
Yes, I do.
Yo,
Yo,
yo, Piccolo-san, get in here. Let's have a conversation while I have you muted.
That's probably why I never heard him the whole time. Alright, there we go.
Okay, yeah.
Yo.
I've actually seen that interview before Triforce. I just forgot about it.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
just totally forgot about it.
I want to see them make a Blade comeback with Wesley Snipes. But I will say this though. I'm switching back and forth on topics. But oh no. So what?
Okay, I can hear it a bit better now.
Yeah, I can hear you. The whole stream can hear you now.
No. I was asking, what was it you were saying about Moro?
You know, Moro is the best villain that they've ever made. Moro potentially can kill everybody in the DBZ universe. This includes Jiren, Broly, everybody. Everybody get it.
He's a sorcerer. This is what sorcerers can really do in fiction.
Mm-hmm.
Does he one-shot them?
They still are victims of their own weaknesses. They can kill Moro if they wanted to, but
No, yeah, the only person who will kill Moro instantly is Jiren. Jiren will look at Moro and he will be able to sense the danger from Moro, and he'll punch Moro and kill Moro in one punch.
yeah,
That's the difference with Jiren.
Vegeta and Goku could have did that.
Huh?
Because Vegeta and Goku could have did that. Moro is pretty easy to defeat. You know what happens is that they don't have the information.
Yeah.
That's what happens when they if you notice, like even in the Universe 6 tournament, it's all about the information. If they don't know like what the fighter's techniques, they can't figure out a way how to counter them.
But the difference is Jiren doesn't care what the fighter's techniques is. Jiren would just use raw power and like physical raw power. He would just see, the thing is, because Jiren meditates, Jiren would, so remember when Goku was like, I sense this dreadful danger, but he couldn't make it out. Well,
Yeah.
Jiren doesn't have that type of problem. Jiren can make it out. Jiren would sense that and be like, all right, you're too dangerous. How old are you? 10 billion years old? You're dead. Instantly, bam, dead. He's one punch. Jiren's killing him. Hit will beat him. You'll time skip his ass to stop him and assassinate him and kill him and whatever. It's very true. Because that one kick Vegeta gave Moro, Vegeta could have killed him right there if he wanted to.
I know, but you got to realize you're saying it with the information that you know now.
No. Jiren would. I'm telling you what Jiren would have done off top. Jiren would have.
Check it out, Trife. What Jiren waited and let Goku power up, man.
No. You there's a big difference. Jiren already knows what power level everybody is at already because of his ability to meditate. When Jiren came to the battlefield, Jiren already knew who was at what level. Jiren was not interested in fighting anyone. That's why Jiren didn't want to fight anybody. He was like, I don't want to be a part of this. I'm just here to make sure that if worse comes to worse and it goes down, I'm here to make sure that Universe 11 wins. Goku was the one who went on to go fight Jiren. Jiren literally appeared behind Goku and said, be gone. He was not trying to. Goku, remember, Goku's the one who came and said, Jiren, stop running from me. And Jiren's looking at him like, running from you? Like, nigga, get the fuck out of my face. That's what Jiren's thinking. He's like, get out of here. Then Goku's like, powering up and he's punching Jiren. And Jiren's like, why are you, leave me alone. Jiren will.
Jiren has weaknesses too, man. What Jiren doesn't account for is that people can get stronger. That's
the difference of what I'm trying to say. That's what
he bent down, because Jiren thought that nobody was on his level, but then people got stronger and got to his level.
No. First of all, that from a writing standpoint, that was complete absolute BS. Goku getting to Jiren's level in that such short period of time is just writer's plot. It's poorly written.
I could break it down why Goku got to that level. Goku got to that level because he's using the same what do you call it? He's using the same genetics.
We know he's using the same genetics. But what I'm trying to tell you is this: is that okay? When you have to, I need you to understand I need you to understand where the writing went bad here. When Whis told Goku and Vegeta, he said, "You guys are like this tree stump. You're like 6. Beerus is like 10. I'm like 15. You have a long way to go." I need you to understand that at no point in time was Goku black on Beerus' level. At no point in time was Hit on Beerus' level. At no point in time Goku and Vegeta. This is expressed grandly in the manga when Perfect Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta punched Beerus, and Beerus has been playing the whole time, and Beerus says, I'm playing with you and you go and hit me for real? And he one-shots Vegeta. Perfect Super Saiyan Blue. This is the same Super Saiyan Blue that they use to be able to fight off Merge Zamasu. Perfect Super Saiyan Blue was able to go toe-to-toe with Merge Zamasu. Beerus one-shots Vegeta and tells him, not in 1 million years will you be on my level. That is the vast disparity between them. But
no, but that's his character talking too. You gotta realize.
No, but hold on.
That's versus character talking.
No. You don't understand where I'm trying to come from. Where I'm coming from is this: is that if that's how far Vegeta has to go, right, with Perfect Super Saiyan Blue, Ultra Instinct is just above Perfect Super Saiyan Blue. That's all it is. It's really just slightly above, not even slightly above it. It's just above it. I keep telling people this all the time. Like, Ultra Instinct is like, oh, Goku used Ultra Instinct, he'll beat Beerus. No, he will not. He will not beat Beerus. Beerus, this is something a lot of people have not known, which is so stupid because it's in the anime. Beerus has been lying and sandbagging through the entire Dragon Ball Super arc. At no point has Beerus ever
I
been
don't think he's
serious.
that-
Actually, Beerus actually is that strong.
So Burris doesn't even Burris can't even sense power on a detailed level, because if you notice,
That
he didn't know when he in Battle of Gods when he was fighting Goku, he he um he underestimated Goku. As
no, he
far as, like,
didn't.
how much power
He signed back. My
played with Go. Oh,
no,
sorry.
but
yeah, but
he
wait.
underestimated him. He didn't
No,
know
he
that
didn't. He did not underestimate. Whether you're talking about the movie, or you're talking about the anime, at no point in Battle of Gods did he underestimate Goku. Why? Because at the very end of the fight, when he just sat there, he says, "Well, I'm bored," and he just started snapping his fingers. Goku couldn't hold that power. Beerus was playing the whole time. No
Yeah,
time.
but that's when I say underestimate, I'm talking about, his he gauged Goku wrong. So even if he's playing around, yes or no,
Yes,
you
but
you can still underestimate somebody playing around. So
he didn't gauge Goku wrong. He just didn't think Goku could get to a level where remember what Beerus says. You're gonna get me to a Super Saiyan God? Yes or no? Because if not, I'm just gonna blow up the planet. And then he was like, "Well, hurry up already!" When they were doing the stupid thing with Oolong or whatever, all he wanted to do was see what the Super Saiyan God was. And remember, the only reason why he even cared about the Super Saiyan God is because the Oracle Fish. If the Oracle Fish never told him about the Super Saiyan God and Goku had transformed in that, he would have just killed Goku and just blew up the Earth, and that would have been it. The only reason why because the Oracle Fish said the Super Saiyan God is going to one day be your match. So when he saw Super Saiyan God, he was like, "Show me my match." And Goku at no point in time showed him his match. Literally, Beerus had to start snapping his fingers and creating that big, no, it was when he created the big ball, he took no effort to create the big ball. Goku had expended almost all of his energy as Super Saiyan God, and he threw it at him. Beerus, I don't even think Beerus used 5% of his energy in that entire fight. I don't think he used 5% of his energy. He just threw it at Goku, and when Goku was holding it back, he's like, ah! Beerus was standing there looking at him with that boring face, and he just started snapping his fingers like click, 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 and Goku couldn't take it, and he fell out, and then Beerus just grabbed him, and then brought him down to earth.
That exact scene is the exact scene where he admitted that he underestimated Goku.
Because he didn't think Goku can go from mortal to that. So the only reason why he spared him is because he wanted to see if he can go further. The reason why Beerus did not want to destroy him, because that was the only entertainment for him. But there's a difference between underestimating someone for entertainment and underestimating someone who can challenge you. Beerus does not believe Goku or Vegeta can challenge him. It's expressed in the manga when the Oracle fit.
That same mentality is a weakness.
No, it's not a weak. I'm gonna tell you why it's not a weakness. It is not a weakness when you know how far you are versus how far someone needs to come to you. In the situation with Jiren, it is only because of plot and character armor why Goku was able to do that, because Goku, you have to understand where Goku jumped from. You have to understand where Goku jumped from.
I know, but we digressed a little bit. I still didn't get to explain to you how.
Okay, go on.
Got to that level, because we jumped off a little bit. But back to what you were saying with Beerus trying to figure out how far these people gotta go to get to him. You gotta realize, people, just like how you're just about to say, in Dragon Ball, people can get from one level to another level in the blink of an eye, man.
Yes, mortal.
But you gotta realize, Beerus is not. He's not as perfect as you think, because
I don't think he's as perfect.
I explained to you how he underestimated Goku in that same scene you're depicting, but he underestimated Vegeta as well. In the
manga.
In the Battle of Gods. In Battle of Gods in the tournament. Not Battle of Gods, in the tournament of Power, where Vegeta, he said that Vegeta used all his power. And people took it as bad writing, but you gotta realize it's the character talking. It's not the writer. The writer's talking through the character's persona, so to speak. So when Beerus said, "Oh, Vegeta used all his power in the what was it? In that final explosion that he did, take out Toppo. He did it. I don't know if it was the next episode, the next scene, but the next, like a few seconds later, Vegeta turned into Super Saiyan, um, Super
Evil.
Saiyan Blue, evolved, and you got to realize that's just showing you, that's the writer showing you that Beerus is not perfect. You know, he's constantly underestimating the humans, the mortals, and that's the exact same way how he underestimated Goku when he was fighting Goku in Battle of Gods. He said, "Oh wow," he said, this is the end of Goku." He told Goku this is the end, but then Goku came back and showed him more power than what Beerus thought he had, and that's the same thing he did with Vegeta. He said, "Oh, this is the end for Vegeta," and then Vegeta showed him more power. So that's just you got so since what can I say? Since Beerus is showing you these weaknesses in his ability to gauge his opponents, that's showing you that maybe he's not as strong as you think he is, because gauging your opponents is a big part of fighting.
Well,
And maybe he's overestimating himself, and what you're seeing as strength is really just his cockiness.
but yeah, I know Beerus is cocky, but I don't think people understand how powerful Beerus is. Remember, Beerus is considered to be the strongest god of destruction. That was expressed literally in the manga. That he's the strongest god of destruction. His universe is just second to last, weakest mortals, and the reason why is because he has done very little to push his universe because he's lazy.
Right, but the God of Destruction piece. How I like to gauge the God of Destruction stuff is because you know that the God of Destruction are just mortals, right?
Um,
They're just mortals that have the role of God of Destruction. So, and what happens is that this God of Destruction power, the way how I rationalize it out, it's more if you watch Naruto, if you've seen Naruto, it's
hmm.
more keen to the Sage chakra that they use in Naruto. So basically, it's energy that's around you, that's like nature, and then you're just learning how to harness that energy. That's what the God powers are. The same God powers that Goku and Vegeta uses, and the same
No, but see,
destruction
no, no.
powers.
Goku and Vegeta uses God Ki. They don't
Yeah,
have.
it's the same stuff. It's the same stuff that Beerus uses and all the God of Destructions use.
Mhm.
It's like natural energy that surrounds you, and they're learning how to channel it. The gods of destruction learn how to channel it to to use the destruction techniques. And what I was saying this to say that the way how I gauge the strength of these god instructions is, when are they using from when they're using their powers, and then when they're using the destruction powers. Like for example, like Topu, when Topu was fighting Vegeta, he was using his powers to start out, but then he found that his powers weren't going to be beating Vegeta. So that's where he used the destruction powers, where she starts to tap into the God key. So that's how I get. So if I see a God of destruction that is like spamming the God of destruction powers, I take him for not being that strong. You know what I'm saying? Because he should use his own powers before he uses the God of destruction powers. So once he's using the God of destruction powers, means that he's under some type of alert or stress. How did I say? Did I get that point across?
No, you got the point across. It's just that
Well,
in the
it,
anime. Sorry, go on,
oh,
sub Robin, go.
I know, but well, it depends, Piccolo son, because think of it like this: when characters like Topo or even Goku and Vegeta use God-oriented powers,
Hmm.
it is overly exaggerated, almost as if they're going in. I mean, not almost; they're going into new forms. Whereas you have someone like Beerus and the other gods, they can they have such a mastery of God Ki that they can casually use God destruction techniques without going into a completely different form. So the issue then gets into, we don't really know what God powers or what God Ki if it's even different. Because my personal opinion, with how they've shown it, I personally believe that DM gods are always within their god power state.
No.
Because
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead, Sal Robert.
See, see, this is what I wanted to state, right? So there's something that a lot of people are not looking at regarding like Beerus. As far as we're concerned, we don't know if Beerus was ever mortal. It was never stated Beerus was ever mortal. It wasn't. It was, and Beerus isn't mortal because Beerus is almost like 10 times older than Goku. Goku's like, what? You're that old? And yes, number two, he isn't. It's not like there's a race of beings. Beerus comes from in Universe 7. How I know this?
I can interject. I can interject right there.
Okay.
I can agree with you. Beerus is not from Universe 7.
No, Beerus is not mortal.
I remember Beerus has a brother.
But yes, that's that's where I was going to use it. Beerus isn't mortal because first of all, if let's step out of the anime for a bit. Anubis is a god, an actual god, and Beerus is based on Anubis. Champa is just a fat version of Anubis, and so these characters are not based off mortals even in their design. They're actually based off actual gods. Number two, right? You don't see other version. You don't see a race of Beeruses anywhere. There's just Beerus and Champa. So
but that's the lore.
Yeah, but what I'm just saying, going by the character design and the lore of the character design, these characters are actually just regular gods, right? And the reason why I say this is that they're natural gods is because Dende is a natural god, right? Piccolo, which this was an oversight on them in writing, Piccolo was supposed to be able to detect God Ki, but there's a problem with Piccolo. Piccolo is the dominant person over Kami. And because he's the dominant person over Kami, Piccolo never got stronger. The strongest Piccolo has ever gotten, if you watch Dragon Ball, the strongest he has ever been is literally the strength of Super Saiyan 1. Or, no, he was fighting 17, just above Ascended Super Saiyan. So Piccolo is so far beneath the power threshold. I don't know why Dende would understand God Ki. The only thing if I could write to fix Dragon Ball, why Dende would know and Piccolo wouldn't know is because the Elder Kai unlocked Dende's potential, and the Elder.
I could explain this to you.
Okay, go on.
The Namekians and Piccolo and Dende, those are two different beasts. And because of Dende's position is why Dende is able to relish in the realm of the gods. He's not necessarily a god. He's a god because he's Earth's coming.
No. They're called mortal gods, right?
Beerus is a mortal god as well. I remember you saying about his age, about him being many years older than Goku.
No.
There are many people who are older than Goku. Example, Hit's 1,000 years old. He's not a god?
Moro isn't mortal.
Moro, I can tell you some stuff about Moro. You know, it's all headcanon, but it's headcanon through logic. You know?
Yes, but Moro. See, here's what I think. Moro is Baphomet. Beerus is Anubis. And I'm telling you right now, these characters, if you look at just their designs, because we don't have any in Dragon Ball lore to work with, so we can only take it based on their designs. Moro is Baphomet, so Moro is a demonic god. Beerus is Anubis. Beerus is a regular god. These are god characters. That's why they don't make them. They don't give them. They give them animal attributes rather than human attributes.
I know, but you gotta look at this too. In the world, it's like a chicken before the egg type thing. Is he Anubis? because he was Anubis first, or is
No,
he a?
no, you're missing what you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. He's Anubis. The characteristics of Beerus is designed after Anubis. That's not canon. That's just what you
Yeah,
look at when you look
yeah,
at him.
I know, but I'm saying that reference is that reference valid because
Well,
basically this could be the reference could be this is
here's the
Anubis
reason.
is
Here's the
here.
reason why. Here's the reason why. The mortal gods in Universe 7,
Hmm.
all of the mortal gods in Universe 7, the Supreme Kai, the Lord of Lords, the Kaioshins, what's this guy's name? What's the idiot on that Goku keeps blowing up his planet and he always goes to him and he taught him
Yeah,
that
King Kai.
King
Yes.
Kai, all of those guys are mortal gods. They explain to you, especially Kaioshin, explains to you that there is a God, and okay, remember, an angel and a mortal god serves the gods of destruction of their universe. So Kaioshin, if you kill Kaioshin, then Beerus dies. Because Beerus is a god. He's not a mortal. Beerus doesn't die normally. When Kaioshin dies, Beerus dies. That's not because Beerus is more. Beerus will age, but he will not die of. Beerus will not die of old age. If you can keep Kaioshin alive long enough, Beerus will stay alive as well. That's how it is. But
I know, but what you got to see
Okay,
that's most likely from a contract
it
type
doesn't.
work.
It doesn't matter whether it's from a contract or not. The point is that is not the normal way of a mortal dying. So because remember, we don't have all the information, so we can't create headcanon. We can only go by what we can go by. Number two, right? The reason why I would sit here and say that Beerus is actually a god, although this is not applicable to other gods and gods of destruction in the other universes, is that Beerus is traveling with an angel. So that's another thing. Yes, there.
All the gods travel with angels.
Yes,
I wanna
yeah,
add
and some of those
something
and some of those god of destructions are mortal though.
I want
All,
to add
all,
something
all of
into
them, all of them are more.
about the real. How can I put it? The real life aspects of it. The Egyptian looking god of destruction. She's based off of Queen Nefertiti.
Hmm.
Yes, we know that.
Okay.
I know, but the base and stuff is what I'm trying to show you is that it just so happens that they look like these Egyptian gods and stuff like that. That's you got to realize it's not that they're based on them to say okay he was a god and he was an Egyptian god on Earth and then he became Beerus. That's not how it was. It's he was Beerus and then became a god that looks like an Egyptian god that's referenced
Well, we
in
don't know that. That's headcanon on our end, man. That's headcanon on
I
our.
know, but I'm saying that because we know that there's a process for making mortals into gods. We know that, right? That's
Yes.
the whole thing behind Topos. There's a process, and most likely, that is why the gods um that is why the gods have teachers. 'Cause the way how, this is the way how this is let me explain to you how I think this god thing works. Basically, the angels go around and find the strongest mortals they can, and then those mortals become gods. The angels have to constantly train these mortals to maintain their god status because the way how I see this god key working is that you could have the god key and you can one shot people, but you can only one shot people that are within your threshold, your strength threshold. That's why gods of destructions have to keep training, and that's why they have angels, so that they could maintain and use the actual god key. If they're weak, they're weaker than people in the universe. It's useless for them to wield God key because they wouldn't be Hakai anybody because they're too weak. And and um and so it's just like why Whis is looking for people to pass on the torch to, because he's been questioning Goku and Vegeta whether they want to become gods or not, which is telling you again that there's a process for mortals to become gods. It's not headcanon. It's all there for for you to like to digest and make inferences off of. But because like that's how all of Dragon Ball is. You know, you have to use a little bit of the gray matter to make those inferences.
But I am using the gray matter, and I'm looking at I'm looking at Dragon Ball from the manga. I'm looking at Dragon Ball from the manga. I'm looking at Dragon Ball from the anime, and I'm using the instances of the entire show to make not headcanon, but educated to try to understand the show from an educated point of view. And when you look at Beerus, this is you have to keep in mind. So we both know things that are happening outside of the actual anime and the manga, right? Toei, because of corporate interference, Toei has ruined Toriyama's plan to write out Dragon Ball Super. In the beginning of Dragon Ball Super, they showed you where Goku and Vegeta was, right? Toriyama wanted to give everyone a glimpse of where Goku needs to get to, so it could put him at the level where he can fight Beerus and have you question Beerus. And that was supposed to be Ultra Instinct Omen. We were only supposed, remember what the script is out there, where the interview that they did with them, they said they just want you to see what Ultra Instinct Omen looks like. Toei decided to say we're going to make Master Ultra Instinct. And when they...
Oh, no, it's the other way around, Triforce.
It's not. Actually, no.
I'm 100% sure of it.
I'm 100% sure you're wrong. It's not. It's supposed to... This is why... If you look at Toyotaro was upset because Toyotaro was like, in the original script for the Tournament of Power, there was not supposed to be any mastered Ultra Instinct. It was
there wasn't supposed to be any Omen.
No, there was supposed to be an Omen. The whole purpose of putting Omen was to show you what Goku would obtain later on in Dragon Ball Super, the series after the Tournament of Power, what he was going to. The whole point of the Super Saiyan white hair was supposed to be, that's it. That's the end all be all. That's the trump card. Right. That's the level that makes Goku fight Beerus. But then...
So let me ask you this here. Are you saying that what was shown, what was depicted as Omen should have been named, or what was depicted as Master Ultra Instinct was supposed to be named Omen? Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not what I'm saying. You're not listening to what I'm saying. Originally, in the script, when the Tournament of Power was written, they interviewed Toyotaro and Toriyama, right? I wish I could just get you the interview, but I watched. I read the interview with Geekdom. It was Geekdom did it. Opie Senpai did it. Unreal Gaming did it. All of the guys did it, and they said that Goku has a new transformation. And when it was first leaked out, they said something about Ultra Instinct Omen.
Yeah, that wasn't supposed to be there. It was supposed to be straight Master Ultra Instinct.
No, it wasn't supposed.
Let me fill in the other details, Triforce. The whole reason why Master Ultra Instinct didn't show up in the what was it called, the episode with Mers Zamasu is because Mers Zamasu had white hair and Master Ultra Instinct had white hair, and it would come.
No. But what Toriyama said is that he says, I have a transformation that I want to do with Goku that has to do with the white hair, but I don't want to use it yet. No one knew when he wanted to use it. When they wrote the script, the original script was supposed to just have Ultra Instinct Omen, and the reason why is because they wanted to show Omen was supposed to... Goku was never supposed to even win the Tournament of Power. He was never slated to win the Tournament of Power. He was supposed to... Ultra Instinct Omen was supposed to be just enough along with Frieza for them to use it to beat Jiren, and Goku would lose in the end. Mastered Ultra Instinct was supposed to be what Goku was striving for. That's why it's called Mastered. I'm gonna show you why. It's wrong on all ends, and Toriyama was right. Let's just look at it from this point of view. You mean to tell me in a 48-minute tournament Goku went from Super Saiyan Blue to mastering a power that the gods have not mastered in 48 minutes. From a writer's point of view, that's completely, absolutely stupid. I can.
I didn't get to explain to you why that happened.
But there's more. Now, I can understand if glimpses of that appeared in the Tournament of Power, because why? From a writer's point of view, Goku tapped into the power of the gods on an amateur level because of what was at risk. His entire universe existence was at risk, and Goku tapped into the Ultra Instinct Omen, and the Ultra Instinct Omen, along with Frieza's help, was able to beat Jiren and beat them. So now we know that Goku is going to be striving to master that power. So in the end, Goku, the end result would have been Master Ultra Instinct. So whatever guy we're fighting, like Moro now, Goku would turn Master Ultra Instinct and fight them. Right? This is how you know this was not supposed to be. Master Ultra Instinct was not supposed to be in it, because at the end of the Tournament of Power, they had to write out Ultra Instinct. They had to just write it out because Toei screwed up. They went against the story. It was not supposed to do that. Master Ultra Instinct was supposed to no way push Jiren to the brink of whatever the case may be. No one was supposed to be stronger than Jiren in any instance whatsoever. That's why in the manga, Jiren just beats Master Ultra Instinct. Jiren didn't go down to the wire. He outright just beats Mastered Ultra Instinct. In the manga, Toro followed Toriyama. Jiren literally just beats the shit out. He literally punches Goku out of Mastered Ultra Instinct. He punches him. One punch. He literally one punches Goku out of Master Ultra Instinct. He just snuffs him out of it. And in Master Ultra Instinct, none of the gods gave Goku any of this respects that the anime made and blah, blah, blah. You want to know why? Because they already messed up what Akira Toriyama wanted to do with Ultra Instinct. So now Akira Toriyama come up with a new power, more powerful than Ultra Instinct. That's why he got rid of it. Period. He just got rid of it altogether. It's useless. I can't use it anymore. I have to now find a new cap where Goku has to get to get to Beerus's level, because they screwed it up. That's why Toei, in the end, so Kakarot, go Ultra Instinct, I want to see, I don't know how to do it. And the sad part is how they even wrote it out of it. They wrote it out so terrible. They wrote it out in a trash manner.
Not really, Travis, because what you gotta realize what happened is that when they get new powers, they never really get to use them. They always get, when Goku first went Super Saiyan, he tells you that it took him a long time to be able to use it.
No. Top. Whoa. When Goku, if every form Goku has ever had, Goku at will can change into the form. This is the only form Goku got that he could never change back to after he used it. Then at the end,
he said that he couldn't in Super Saiyan for Super. When he first went Super Saiyan, after he comes back to planet Earth, he says that it took him a long time to change into that form again.
But that's off camera, and we don't know the context of that circumstance. If he ever decided to do it again, what was the reason? What was it?
Just like when he killed Frieza.
But
don't come to Earth that you train.
Okay, so now and then when he turns Super Saiyan, when he turns Super Saiyan 2, he goes Super Saiyan 2 permanently. Turns Super Saiyan 3, he goes Super Saiyan 3. He could do all of these at will. It still doesn't make any sense. The point is this: episode 132, Goku says, "I cannot do it. It was just a fluke." He literally says it. It's a fluke. And the reason why episode 131 even existed was to write out Ultra Instinct, because they were never supposed to use it to begin with. They were never supposed to use it to begin with, because when they did that, the Broly movie came around. You see what happened in the Broly movie? Look what happened in the Broly movie. If Goku had used Ultra Instinct, they would just got rid of Broly. There'd be no point for Gogeta. The point of Mastered Ultra Instinct was supposed to be the final trump card to end the Dragon Ball Super series. But Toei was so... Yes, it was.
The final fight in Dragon Ball is between Piccolo and Goku.
All right.
No, I'm telling you. that is Akira Thomas, and it said it in interviews before that his original plan for Dragon Ball was.
Yeah, I'm not talking about Dragon Ball. I'm talking about Dragon Ball Super.
No,
That,
yeah, but it's all the same.
no, it's not, because Dragon Ball Super is not the end. Once Dragon Ball Super ends, the last tournament in Dragon Ball Z tournament, the last World Martial Arts tournament in Dragon Ball Z takes place. Dragon Ball Super isn't after Dragon Ball Z. It's before the end of Dragon Ball Z. They make
Right.
yeah. So exactly. So Piccolo is still alive later on. The battle,
Yeah.
the end. But that's what I'm talking about. So Piccolo versus Goku is not going to happen in Super. It's going to happen after Super. It's going to
Yeah,
happen.
yeah. I
But that-
never said that. But
Yeah,
they're
but-
making the precursor for it.
But it doesn't make a difference if they're making the precursor. That battle will never take place in Super. That's the point I'm making. The final battle in Super was supposed to be Goku's trump card, end all be all. When they created Mastered Ultra Instinct, unless okay, here's my question. If they didn't, imagine they did not write Mastered Ultra Instinct out of Dragon Ball Super, what would the Broly movie be? Goku would just turn Ultra Instinct and just destroy Broly. And that would have been the end of it.
No, but they got the whole premise of the Broly movie is to explain to everybody that Goku lost his way as a Saiyan, and Broly is there to show Goku.
What does that have? That has nothing to do.
I know, but no, I'm gonna show you now. Let me finish. And Broly is there to show Goku and Vegeta that there's no end to the depths of Saiyan power.
No.
They became so reliant on the gods.
No, but I understand where you're coming from with that, but this is what I think. This is what I think specifically, because it was Akira Toriyama who did this Broly. And this is what I think. When they fucked up with the Master Ultra Instinct, Akira Toriyama decided to just say, forget this whole god power. I'm just going to make it that the most powerful power in Universe 7 is Saiyan power. And I'm going to use Broly to show them that there's a power stronger than God Ki and stronger than the Super Saiyan power. That's why he came up with the whole the backstory of what's this guy's name? The first god, Super Saiyan God, whatever his name is, and the S cells and all of that other stuff and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Remember, he did all of these stories all of a sudden with the so-called S cells started coming out after Dragon Ball Super ended. With
yeah, but that's just the explanation of the lore, though.
No. But I don't think you're understanding where I'm trying to come from. Why Akira Toriyama has to write these things. He has to write these things because he cannot use Master Ultra Instinct anymore. Because Toei jumped ahead of it. In the original script, I'm trying to get you to understand from the writer, from the original writer, he was never supposed to have Master Ultra Instinct. It was supposed to only be Ultra Instinct Omen. That is what he told Toyotaro. That's why when after Super ended, everyone said, Toyotaro, although Toriyama didn't write Master Ultra Instinct, what are you gonna do in the manga? Geekdom even did an episode. We don't know if Master Ultra Instinct will be even shown in the manga because Toriyama never put it out there to begin with. So now Toyotaro is trapped because of what Toei did. But this is what I think. Akira Toriyama said, forget it. Go use Master Ultra Instinct. But it doesn't mean anything. I'm going to make a power stronger than Ultra Instinct. What do you mean? I'm going to focus on a new lore about the original Super Saiyan God and the S cells and whatever. And we need to go back to Saiyan lore and show how Saiyan lore is the true power. But we're going to have to make a whole arc about this. No, we don't. We can source one lore that talks about the true Saiyan depth and power and infinite potential. Who? Broly. The legendary Super Saiyajin. And it's like, yeah, but we'll have to make a whole arc about it. No, we don't. We could just make a movie about it. And in the movie, drop hints about it. Use the movie to create, to give time for us to when we bring back Dragon Ball Super, then like the other two movies before, we making a whole arc out of it. And in this arc, we can go more in depth. And now we can show these little, Easter eggs and little surprises found in the movie, in which when we decide to take the movie and just do a re-arc telling of it, much like Battle of the Gods and Revival of F, we'll go more in depth about the same power and how Ultra Instinct ain't even all that. Ultra Instinct was just a step to get to the next step, so that Whis' line from the original super story in the first couple of episodes remains true. So now that's why they show you that when Goku is transforming, you see the green aura, you see a little bit of the white hair, and when Vegeta was transforming into Super Saiyan, you saw the green hair, because the Ultra Instinct is not important anymore. They have to write that out, which they did. They've successfully wrote it out now.
Ultra Instinct is a path.
That's no. See, and now, and I'm glad you said that, because now you're making my point. Originally, Ultra Instinct was supposed to be the end of the path, but because of what Toei did, Akira Toriyama has to rewrite it properly now, where Ultra Instinct is just a path. It's no longer.
I don't think it was supposed to be the end of the path. You know, that's my, because we have Jiren was going toe to toe with Ultra Instinct inside the anime. So, and in
the manga, he just bops Ultra Instinct. No, he doesn't bop Ultra Instinct. He bops Master Ultra Instinct. He bops it outright, straight beats it clean. There is no misinterpretation in the manga. In the manga, he just he washes Goku. I'm talking about like how Broly washed Goku. Whoosh, 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 suds and everything out of the way. Rinsed, hung him up on the laundry wire. He washed him. In the manga, there was no playing around, just like, get it out of here. Get that shit out of here. And the reason why Torotaro did that is because Torotaro had to, the point, if you look at the manga and if you look at the anime, they both have something in common. They had to get rid of Ultra Instinct. The anime just said he can't do it anymore. The manga was like, it's not as powerful as the anime. And Jiren just beats it in the manga. So
I have to re-see that part where you're saying Jiren beats the Ultra.
My man, hold on, I got you. I don't know. I don't know how you forgot this. This is not that long ago, dogs. Hold on, this is not that long ago. Hold on, I got you right now. I'm gonna put it in the chat for everybody to see too. Let me go. Where's Keen? Where's Keen? I'm gonna get Keen.
Right, but I think one thing too that people don't really realize.
Here we go.
Is that how powerful Moro and Broly is also connected to how powerful Daffy Duck is.
Daffy Duck.
So bro.
I mean, think about it. Daffy Duck has taken shotguns to the face. He took a nuke that destroyed the Earth, and he was floating in space, holding his arms like he was nothing.
1 second. Master.
Duck Dodgers.
Yeah, well, I think people are quick to say there's bad writing, man, but they don't understand the Japanese culture, man. You know, Japanese are very humble people, man, and Dragon Ball is a lot deeper than you think, man. As far as,
they are only humble when it comes to how they treat people who aren't dark skinned. But yeah.
Yeah, because people were saying that, you know, Akira Toriyama doesn't think through his stuff and it's not written and connected together and things of that nature.
Oh my God, I gotta find. Sorry guys. Ultra.
I'm looking forward too. Don't worry.
I would like to just find the manga of this, man. And there's all this other stupidness I gotta look for. Okay, so comicbook.com. Everybody's showing like.
I got it right here. Was it chapter 39, Omen of Son Goku Awakens?
I think so, but I want to get the whole manga itself. DM me the manga.
Yeah, let me.
DM me the manga. You GM'd it to me?
Yeah, I DM'd it. Did it send? Yeah, I sent it.
Okay, cool. This is so Kiss Anime. All right, so give me a second, right? So,
This site is having to load though. Wow.
It's episode 39. So why can't I see anything?
Yeah, I have it here, but it's just taking a while to load. It must be heavy traffic site.
Suffering secretaries.
Next chapter. The site is under maintenance. Please.
Oh, that's what it is. This is how convenient.
Oh my goodness, where is it? Oh, it's so annoying, man. Like, just to find YouTube. So at least I know it's episode 39. So
I put it on single page. And
Dragon Ball Super manga chapter 39. At least I know which one. One of these. Ah, perfect. I found it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's loading fast on single page.
Nope, it's not 39. It's 40.
40. Let me go to 40.
Nope, it's 41.
Oh,
Okay, all right, I'm gonna bring it up on my stream so everyone can see it for a second. I just wanna
it might get copyrighted.
No, I don't. It won't get copyrighted because I'm looking at from someone's YouTube page. So here it is, right? Goku is in Ultra Instinct. You see the white hair right there. He's fighting him in Ultra Instinct, right? So this is Goku mastered Ultra Instinct fighting Jiren, right? He's swinging, blah blah blah. He kicks Jiren in the back, whatever the case may be, and they're fighting still, right? So boom, 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 boom. So Goku's going toe to toe with Jiren. Wham, 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 whatever, whatever, blah, 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 blah. They're going, or whatever the case may be. And then out of no, wait, hold on. So let me see something here. Bam! So you see this punch right here? Jiren literally just duffs Goku. Jiren's clothes are still on, by the way. He just punches Goku so hard. Goku was literally gonna fly off the stage. Vegeta had to go and jump in the way and save Goku. And when he saves Goku, he's like, Goku's not using Ultra Instinct anymore. So, see, Goku's back to his black hair. And he's like, what are you doing? And then Jiren's tired. He's like, he said, I thought that Ultra Instinct assured our victory. Sorry, I guess I gotta train more. He says, whatever, whatever, whatever. So, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
So he just ran out. He just ran out of Ultra Instinct.
Yeah, like he did in the anime. But the difference is, in the anime, he ran out of power after subduing Jiren. Then Jiren was able to get up and hit and beat him. In the manga, Jiren goes toe to toe with him, and Jiren just knocks him out of the power. That's the point I'm trying to make. Jiren just beats it clean, and then he's about to beat them in this. Well, he knocks out Vegeta first, or whatever the case may be. But the point is that in the manga and in the anime they had to get rid of Ultra Instinct.
I don't think they got rid of anything, right? And these are, if you notice, there are bullet points that are given to the manga creator and given to Toei, you know. And if you look at and you compare the two,
yes, I know, and that's what I'm trying to say.
Bullet points are. Because if you notice that one of the bullet points was that Jiren was supposed to knock Goku out of a form, and Goku got knocked out of, I think it was Super Saiyan Blue in the anime, and then he got knocked out of Super Saiyan Ultra Instinct in the manga. So when I do this comparison stuff, I try and find the bullet points, which is kind of like the medium between the two sources, which is the anime and the manga.
Well, all I'm saying all I'm saying is that they had to get rid of it because they had to start all over, and now Toriyama's taking a different approach. He's going back to his original thing, the legendary Super Saiyajin legacy. That's what he wants to use. He doesn't care about like he doesn't care about the whole Ultra Instinct thing. Don't get me wrong, he'll reference it and it'll probably be used in some sort of way or whatever the case may be. But he had to change it. He definitely had to change it. And at which the point is, right, Beerus doesn't care. None of this surprises Beerus. Beerus is not bothered by this. Beerus it doesn't matter.
I think you're overestimating Beerus, man.
I'm not overestimating Beerus. I think you're underestimating Beerus.
Yeah.
I really think you're underestimating Beerus. Beerus said to Goku before he went to the Omni King before the Tournament of Power. So this is after they fought Merge Zamasu. So they're way stronger than what they were when they were regular blue. And he says, I've been too lenient with you. Perhaps I just need to destroy you to save the universe. He was going to just Hakai Goku in his face. And Beerus was dead serious. Goku pressed the button to dip. Keep that in mind. So at no point was Beerus ever worried. All of this powering up Goku. Remember, Goku turned Super Saiyan God. Beerus is supposed to be worried, right? Because Goku, well, he mastered Super Saiyan God and became Super Saiyan Blue. Then he went on.
I don't know if that Hakai will work too, you know.
What do you mean you don't know if that Hakai will work? You're bugging now. You're bugging. You're bugging now. You're bugging now. You're bugging.
Hakai was supposed to be
Goku has
Dragon Ball.
Goku had a case. Goku and Frieza had a taste of Hakai already.
Of who's Hakai? Who's Hakai? They had a taste. He's the weakest god. He's the weakest. He's the weakest god.
But when they get a taste of something.
What's that supposed to mean? Oh, really? Well, let me debunk that right now. Seadra hit Frieza with God of Destruction power. Frieza was able to hold that back. When Topo hit him with it, what did Frieza say? I felt this before. This is nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. And it nearly killed Frieza. I thought it was nothing. I thought it was nothing.
Yeah, there's different levels to it, yes.
But that's a stronger Frieza though. But and guess what? And that God of Destruction power was from Topo, who we know. Don't you dare disrespect Beerus and say Topo's on the level of Beerus. So Frieza took a little bit of power to take Seadra's energy, right? And Frieza couldn't handle Topo's energy at all. So don't sit here and tell me that Frieza's Beerus's God of Destruction levels as weak as Topo. Beerus is the strongest God of Destruction there is, period. In the manga, Beerus fights all 9 gods of destruction at the same time, and he beats them.
Yeah, because they're all bonding into each other.
But even if that's not the case for Triforce, the thing is that Topo wasn't even a true God of Destruction at that point either.
Which is the point. So if a true God of Destruction energy nearly killed Frieza, and Topo, and you have to keep in mind, right, that Seadra, like, let me stop disrespecting Seadra as well, because I don't even think Topo's stronger than Seadra. Remember, Seadra said, here is a little bit of my God of Destruction power. He gave the guy a little bit. We don't know where Seadra is. We don't know how powerful is God of Destruction energy. I tell you one thing, those who are using God of Destruction balls are way weaker than those who are using God of Destruction essence. Because Beerus doesn't hit you with an essence. Beerus literally says, Hakai, and you just die. That's it. You dissipate. So it's like we can't even. So we're really underestimating Beerus, and I think that I think Torotaro, because Torotaro, you have to remember, Toei does not respect Akira Toriyama. Toei tolerates Akira Toriyama because they have a business arrangement and they have to make money off of this Dragon Ball. But Torotaro respects Akira Toriyama. That's why even Geekdom 101 says, if you look at Torotaro's writing of Dragon Ball in the manga, it follows Akira's script better than the anime. because I think Akira Toriyama just has respect for his sensei, and he wants to follow more accurately to the key what his master has taught him. Toei is a company. We don't give a shit about this master shit. We don't care. Listen, if we think this shit's gonna make money, we're gonna make, like, come on. They didn't make Kefla. Toriyama didn't. In the original script of the Tournament of Power, Kefla does not exist. Toei made Kefla. Toei made that stupid Rosemary whatever chick from Universe 2. A couple of the characters Toriyama never designed. It was made up by Toei. Toei made it up. So when you look at it, they were disrespecting the original writing of Akira Toriyama. That's why in the final episode they had to write out Ultra Instinct. They just had to write it out.
I still don't think they wrote it out. But yeah, the manga writer Tora, he understands the lore a lot better than the folks at Toei understand the lore. That's why, you know, the anime is going to be following the manga going forward. But everything ties together.
Yeah, I understand everything ties together, but in my humble opinion, like, you have not seen. Remember, beer. First of all, let's look at this from an outside point of view. Akira Toriyama made Beerus after his cat. His cat's called Beerus, and when Beerus was first introduced in Dragon Ball Super, they said, "Do you think Goku will ever get at the level of Beerus?" Toriyama said, "Never. Goku will never beat my cat." And
I
quote.
thought he said not right now.
No,
I thought he said, they asked him, do you think
full screen.
do you think it's who is it? He said, do you think Vegeta
Okay,
and Goku will get at Beerus' level soon? And they said, no, not for now. But that
No,
was a long time ago he said that.
he said that he's not beating my cat. He said he will never beat my cat. That's what. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah,
I didn't see that one, but
I beat Blaster Master. But hold on, we're having to talk about Beerus. But the point I'm trying to make, Piccolo, is that if you look at Beerus in the manga, right, in the anime, okay, remember when Vegito first appeared, right? And Vegito was Vegito when he first appeared in the in Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, right? In the what's the name of this thing here? In the anime, he was fighting Merge Zamasu. Everyone then said, "Yo, do you think Vegito can beat Beerus?" There was a big question. Everyone was wondering, can Vegito beat Beerus? Can Vegito beat Beerus? Can Vegito beat Beerus? Right? Everyone talked about it, right? In the manga, right? When Vegito, this is what I learned from KDZ. When Vegito did the final Kamehameha, right? They was talking about the power output. Kaio-sama or Kaioshin said the power of Vegito almost rivals Beerus. That's what he said. The power of Vegito almost rivals Beerus. And everyone was wondering, yo, could Vegito actually beat Beerus, right? So then, this is never answered in the anime, right? In the anime, everyone's like, yo, I think Beerus is at the blah, blah, that Vegito's at the level of whatever, right? And we're going to get back to the anime in a second. So then he goes on to say, right, I'm sorry, 1 second. They go on to now say, in the manga now, right, later on, before that, since that Vegito is no longer there, how are they going to beat, how are they going to actually beat, what's this guy's name? Beerus. No, Merge Zamasu. And Vegeta gave the...
Merge Zamasu?
Yes, and Vegeta gave the last Senzu bean to Goku, and Goku became perfect Super Saiyan Blue. Now remember, Super Saiyan Blue, Goku, or Vegeta were no match for Merge Zamasu. Only person that was a match for Merge Zamasu...
You're breaking up a little bit. You're breaking up a little bit, Trevor. Is it just me, or is anybody on the stream hearing any breakup?
Just you.
Oh, okay. So what I'm... Can you hear me still?
Yes, slightly.
Oh, crap. Why am I breaking up all of a sudden?
No, they said it's just me.
It's his own.
I don't know.
You turn on the stream so you can...
I can hear you well.
It's Miami.
leave the room and come back in. Let me check to see.
Okay, one second.
All right, so you should. Okay, left. Cause I saved the game, so after this I'm actually gonna just call it.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right. So now, keep in mind that merge in the anime they never really show you anything that states that Goku Vegito can beat Beerus or Beerus can beat Vegito. But in the manga, when Kaioshin said his power is almost at the level of Beerus or at the level of Beerus, there was something that they did in the next episode of the manga, the very next episode of the manga that kind of showed you where Vegito was. After they defused, Vegeta gave Goku the last Senzu bean. Goku got his power back, and Goku mastered Super Saiyan Blue. The mastery of Super Saiyan Blue allowed Goku to fight at the same level as Vegito against Merge Zamasu. Goku even borrowed the power of Beerus and Hakkai'd Merge Zamasu, which then used Mai to defend himself and then regenerated the parts that Hakkai had literally destroyed, which this just to show you at what level Merge Zamasu was. Hakkai erases your existence. So part of Zamasu that was already being erased, he was able to regenerate it, which means he was true God immortal, which makes sense. Which is why like Merge Zamasu is actually at God level. Well, he's actually he's a Kaioshin, so he's actually true God. So, but we're not going to get into that. Now, I want you to watch this. What Toyotaro did in the manga so that he made people understand where Vegito is versus Beerus. Vegito's power level made Kaioshin wonder if he were equal or Vegito was stronger. Goku mastered Perfect Super Saiyan Blue, which equaled the power of Vegito. That's why he was able to even fight Merge Zamasu still, because he was still at the power. Perfect Super Saiyan Blue was at the power of Vegito. If you read the manga, forget about the anime. The anime never tries to show you anything to debunk or state whether or not Vegito can or cannot beat Beerus. So I'm going with the manga. In the manga, it's literally brought up Kaioshin when Vegito does the final Kamehameha as Vegito Blue. Kaioshin says something to the degree, yo, Vegito's almost as powerful or maybe stronger than Beerus. Pick any one of the three you want. I just want you to know that. The reason why I want you to know that is because when Goku turned Perfect Super Saiyan Blue, he was able to fight Merge Zamasu. Regular Super Saiyan Blue Goku, regular Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta were getting trashed by Merge Zamasu. The only versions that were able to fight Merge Zamasu was Perfect Super Saiyan Blue and Vegito. I want you to understand this now. They're able to fight them. The only reason why Goku ended up losing is because he ran out of energy at Perfect Super Saiyan Blue. Now, after the Merge Zamasu arc is over, the following arc, Vegeta perfects Super Saiyan Blue, right? In fact, he tries to fight Beerus, regular Super Saiyan. Beerus is laughing at him. Whis is like, you should stop playing around with Vegeta. So he's like, what? I can play around with Vegeta anytime I want. And he slaps Vegeta in the water. Vegeta comes out of the water and he calms down and he turns Mastered Super Saiyan Blue. Beerus goes, oh, here we go. Now, I want to show you something. This Master Super Saiyan Blue was giving Merge Zamasu the worries, like Vegito was. When Vegeta turned Master Super Saiyan Blue, Beerus laughed at him. Then he was still playing around with him. Then Vegeta finally got a punch on him. The same punch Master Super Saiyan Blue hit Merge Zamasu with and threw him through a building. The same punch Vegito hit Merge Zamasu, which blasted him through a mountain. That same punch that hit Merge Zamasu with, Vegeta hit Beerus with it. Beerus ate the punch and stood there and looked at Vegeta. and was like, you would hit me after I was playing with you, and one-shotted Vegeta. Vegeta was out of Master Super Saiyan Blue on the floor, defeated. And then Beerus stood up and said, not even in a million years you'll even get close to my power. So the purpose of Toro right in the manga was to show you just how far off Vegito was. So Kaioshin, who thought final Kamehameha Super Saiyan Blue Vegito was even close to Beerus' power. The same punch perfect Super Saiyan Blue Goku hit Zamasu with, Beerus eats it. Zamasu gets punched and gets thrown through a building. Beerus gets punched and he stands there. He eats the punch. The fist is in his face and he's looking at Vegeta. So this is what I'm talking about. Like, Beerus is sandbagging. Remember when Super Saiyan God Goku punched Beerus and Beerus was like, "Rah!" making all his faces and all this other stuff? But then perfect Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta punches Beerus and he grills Vegeta for it and then one-shots him. I'm trying to show you in the manga, in the feats, Beerus is sandbagging. At no point, at no time has Beerus ever showed any of his power. Ever. Ever. The only time Beerus has ever gotten real serious in a fight is with his brother Champa, when they started punching each other so hard they were going to destroy Universe 7. Whis and Vados had to stop them. They had knots on their faces. Knots and black eyes. At no time has Goku or Vegeta ever hit Beerus that has ever put a scratch on Beerus. But Champa can. That's because it makes sense, because that's his brother, God of Destruction. And that's what I'm trying to explain to you. Okay, here's another example. In lore, if Goku and Vegeta are catching up to Beerus, why isn't Beerus training?
Why isn't Beerus training? Well, he could be training off cam, so
but no. He's not. They show you he never trains. They show you in manga and in anime he's never training. He does not train. Well, in the newest manga right now, remember when Beerus Beerus was taken to tournament 6, Universe 6 versus 7, we says it and Vado says it that these guys don't train, and they said maybe we should change the Gods of Destructions, and it was like right, okay, so Whis has been training Goku and Vegeta the entire time in the hit arc, after the hit arc, leading into the Tournament of Power. Beerus and Whis has been with Goku during the Tournament of Power, so Beerus is not training. After the Tournament of Power, Beerus is on Earth chilling with them. When they went to go fight Broly, he was babysitting, right? Whis has been with them most of the time. In the current new manga arc, Beerus is fishing with the Oracle Fish. So I have, in the entire Super Saga, manga and anime, there's no time of an off-camera sight to show you Beerus training. And when they do show you Beerus on camera, he isn't training. And they state he doesn't train. They don't state he's not training right now. Whis states he does not train. He doesn't train at all. At all. And the only time Beerus ever trained, it was in the manga, when they said, when we said, Vegeta, I think you should show Beerus some of your power. And I don't call that training because Beerus was playing with Vegeta. And this is my entire point. Super Saiyan God Goku, you was like, oh, he underestimated Goku. No, at no time was he threatened by Goku and Super Saiyan God, because perfect Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta only annoyed Beerus. When Beerus asked the Oracle Fish about Vegeta before the fight, before he turned Super Saiyan Perfect, the Oracle Fish said Goku and Vegeta may be on, have a long way to go, but they're on their way to surpassing you. And Beerus got upset. He's like, surpassing me? Oh, please. Now, this is Goku and Vegeta after fighting Merge Zamasu. So this is the strongest Super Saiyan Blue yet. And Beerus was playing with Vegeta. Then Vegeta turned Master Super Saiyan, punched him, and all he did was he aggravated Beerus for that, and Beerus one-shotted him. It is very important for me to explain this feat to you, because this feat is the only thing that explains where Beerus was. And like Jessica 7 says, technically Beerus was training Vegeta, and he washed Vegeta in one hit. Vegeta was knocked out of Super Saiyan Blue in one hit. Merge Zamasu could not knock out Goku out of Super Saiyan Blue in one hit. Not in one hit. They fought for a long period of time until he ran out of power. Merge Zamasu did not have the power to knock out perfect Super Saiyan Blue. But Beerus one-shots him and then says to him, and this is why I know where Beerus is. He says, not in a million years. That means if they went into the hyperbolic time chamber and trained for a million years, Vegeta still would not be at Beerus's power level. That's why I'm like, Beerus is OP. See, this is when Goku says stuff like, Broly, I think you're stronger than Beerus. Goku thinks he's stronger than the Beerus he last fought. Because that's the only thing Goku can reference.
Right.
Goku does not know what Beerus's true strength is to be able to determine where Broly is. So when he says that, that's a falsity. That's not even a word. But that's.
Yeah, tell you the truth, I think that Goku is better at sensing energy than Beerus is.
No, not God Ki. Not God Ki. And you know, so funny, Goku still can't sense God Ki. Vegeta can. Remember, Goku never learned to sense God Ki properly. Vegeta has, though.
Yeah, he hasn't learned to sense God Ki yet?
Nope. He has not learned to sense a God Ki. Vegeta has. The Oracle Fish said, you can sense God Ki?
Right.
Remember, Goku can't find remember what Goku said what's this guy's name? Remember what Goku said to Bulma pre-tournament of power? The reason why Goku could not train with Whis is because he can't teleport to Beerus's planet.
Right.
He needs an energy signal to be able to reach to it. That means he can't lock on to Beerus and use Beerus's energy to go to Beerus.
Yeah, I thought it was too far. Yeah.
No, what do you mean if that's too far? That was never.
His planet was too. They did say that.
No, that's not true. I can debunk that, because when they were all the way in Beerus's planet, Gohan was able to send energy for Goku to instantaneously teleport from planet Beerus to Earth. So what's the difference between planet Beerus to Earth and Earth to Beerus? Nothing. So why can't he just instantaneously teleport to planet Beerus? Because he can't sense God Ki. Remember, Whis had to pick him up and take him to planet Beerus to get training to learn to turn to Super Saiyan Blue. Whis had to take him there.
That's something I overlooked right there.
So Goku cannot sense Beerus's power. All Goku is going on, the last time I fought Beerus. That's what he knows. So he can remember that energy output. He can remember that feat. And he puts Beerus around that area. And when he fights Broly and he sees Broly is like that, he's thinking that's perhaps where Beerus is. That's why he says, I think you're stronger than Beerus. He didn't say Broly was. He says he thinks. But little does Goku know, Beerus has never tried.
He may be able to sense it now, though, Triforce.
Maybe.
When he was fighting with Trunks, when Vegeta was fighting with Trunks, he sensed that Vegeta, and he took Bulma over there to watch Vegeta and Trunks fight. So that was during the Goku Black arc.
The what? The
Goku Black arc. When Trunks came over, future Trunks came.
Yes.
And back when Vegeta was giving him a little one-on-one.
Yeah.
Goku was able to sense that they were fighting down.
Wait, Goku. No, no, no. See, this is what I'm trying to tell you. They were sensing mortal. There's a difference between the. This is where we were having this mistake from the God key that they use in a fight versus their God key in terms of their essence is two different things. It's two different things altogether. Because remember, Vegeta didn't sense Goku coming to planet Beerus. He sensed Whis coming. He didn't sense Goku coming. He sensed Whis coming. When Whis land, Goku came from behind Whis, and Vegeta was like, Kakarot? And the reason why he couldn't sense Kakarot, because Kakarot is using a different God key.
No, but Goku wasn't using God Ki at that time.
No, Goku has God Ki in him. That's why Vegeta did not sense Goku.
No, but he wasn't using it.
No, Goku. Yes, God Ki is in Goku already. Once he turned Super Saiyan God, it was already in him. It's in him. The God Ki that he uses, that's why he was able to still be able to maintain. He in base form, he still was able to drain Beerus's super powered ball because a God Ki was in him. He was in base form. The God Ki is still in them in their base form. That's why base form Goku is God Ki Goku. Remember, base form Goku was able to fight final form Frieza in the revival of F arc. That was never be able to done before. He had to turn Super Saiyan. Goku doesn't need to turn Super Saiyan because his God Ki is stronger than all of the Super Saiyans. So he can stay in base form and just beat on Frieza. Frieza had to turn golden. That's exactly why. But Vegeta couldn't read Goku's power. He was because Vegeta would sense for mortal ki power, and Goku doesn't have that anymore. Goku just has his God Ki essence, and Vegeta wasn't looking for that. He wouldn't. First of all, he wouldn't know what to look for anyway. He would have to know Goku's God Ki. He would have to have a presence for it first before he could know. Well, if Vegeta's been on planet Beerus for so long, of course he would get a hold of Whis' essence, and to be able to tell the truth, Vegeta started studying how to read God Ki from the Battle of the Gods arc, and I'll tell you when he realized God Ki. Vegeta realized God Ki when he was a child. When he saw his father being stepped on by Beerus, and Beerus put Vegeta down. Vegeta felt God Ki then. That's why on the boat, when Vegeta was walking, he heard the voice, and he turned around and he looked. And he was like, "Who's here?" And like, it was Beerus and Whis. This is something a lot of people overlooked. Vegeta has never met Beerus and Whis ever in his life. Well, he met Beerus before, but he's never met Whis. How did Vegeta know someone was on the boat with him? How did he know? Remember, Vegeta was walking on the boat by himself, and he just turned around. He was like, "Who's there? Show yourself." How did Vegeta sense that?
Did Beerus talk first, or Beerus did telepathy?
No, Vegeta was being told about the God of Destruction from what's his name, and wait a minute, did Beerus speak?
Yeah, I think Beerus spoke and said, "Hey, you," and said something about the past or something like that. I think he did speak.
King Kai, Vegeta never met Whis yet.
He hasn't met Whis yet. No.
But let's say no. King Kai didn't tell. King Kai said they were on their way.
Yeah, no, I did say they were on their way, but he didn't know that they were there yet.
Yes, so I need to find out. So what's the name of that chapter? What's the name of that Dragon Ball Super?
I can find it.
I don't know. It's not chapter. Dragon Ball Super episode. Is this episode?
That's Battle of Gods.
No. I'm talking about the anime. Not the. I don't want to use the.
Yeah, I can find it. Let me see.
Number six. It's number 6. Yep. 1 second. Nope, it's not number 6. It's number 5.
Let's see. Goku defeated Beerus Wrath, God and God, Beerus.
It's number 5.
Beerus and Champa? That don't sound right.
It's number 5. No, it's not number 5. It is number 6.
Preparing for the tournament?
No, it's episode number 6, but I don't see episode 6 through 10. Okay.
Oh shoot, I'm looking at the manga and not looking at the.
I'm looking at the anime. All right, here it is. So hold on, let me hold on. I gotta mute the stream so no one picks up. Say something, Piccolo.
Yeah.
I had to mute the stream because I have to listen to this. Right? See, everyone's talking. Hold on. All right. Yamcha's playing with Piccolo. Everybody's eating. Right? Master Roshi is trying to. He gets slapped by Bulma. Vegeta punches the wall, and he's like, he's talking to himself. Hold on. Wait. Shh. Beerus the Destroyer. He's like, why is the name familiar? Oh, okay, so Beerus did speaks. He says, well, if it isn't Prince Vegeta, and then Vegeta turns around and no one's there. Hold on. Wow. That's crazy. No. Vegeta sensed God Key. Vegeta sensed God Key. Alright. Beerus says, well, if it isn't Prince Vegeta, and he turned around, no one was there, and then Vegeta started looking around slowly. Then Vegeta looked one way, and Beerus appeared behind him on the on his blind side, and then Vegeta was like, and he looked, and Beerus was gone. So Vegeta sensed him. No, I didn't say he sensed. I didn't say he sensed it. I'm just saying he sensed his. He sensed him. See, the point. What I'm looking. Let me show you. Hold on. I'm gonna just take a picture of it. Right, see, turns around, no one's there. Hold on, I'm gonna just take a full screen picture of it. The face that he makes when he senses him behind him. That's headcanon. Get out of here, sane instinct. Come on, man. I don't want to hear that nonsense, that shit here. Like, come on, man. All right, look at that picture. Look at that picture. Look at that picture. I'm gonna show you. I put it in the community hall. Look at that picture, right? And I'm gonna show you the frame before it. I'm gonna show you the frame before it. I'm gonna show you the frame before it, right? 1 second. All right. So this is the frame before it. You can't tell me that Vegeta did not sense someone. That's the frame before it. So look at the one on the bottom first, and then the one on the top is the second frame. Right? Hold on. I'm going to get more. Let me see what else. Hold on. See, he's turning around for no reason. So he's like, show yourself. He said, am I losing? He says, am I? Vegeta's like, am I losing my mind? Yeah, that was it. Yeah. Oh well, the thing here is that the point I'm trying to make is this: is if you look at some of the things in the anime and even in the manga regarding Vegeta, right? Oh, I can't post the images here. Actually, I can post the images here, guys. Give me a second. So I just got to get the Discord link. I'll post it in the. Here it is, guys. That's the first image, right? That's Beerus appearing behind Vegeta. And guys, I can't stay too long. 15 more minutes and I'm out. And then here's the second image. Because I got to shower and I got to hit the sack. Yeah. It's 2:20 my time. So, and I said I wanted to go to sleep by 2 o'clock. Goku didn't sense anything. Goku watched them appear on the planet. They didn't run up behind Goku. But the point is this, is that also, so when you look at this feat, right? Now, Vegeta sensed, now watch this. Do you remember when Whis wanted to train Vegeta to become a god of destruction? You notice Vegeta literally sensed when Whis was there. Well, he didn't sense, he was like, Whis, he noticed. Whis didn't say anything, he just noticed Whis was there. I don't know if that's a part of him sensing him, but we do know that wait.
Some sensory perception abilities that got developed.
All right, this episode. So let's go to episode 16.
Somebody said Triforce Beast was there with Bra. Man, he didn't sense nothing. He said, "Stop it, man. I know you love Vegeta, but stop."
What do you mean? What do you mean with Brawl? Brawl wasn't even born yet. He ain't even looking at the same episodes I'm even talking about.
He probably meant Bulma.
No, and Vegeta was talking to Bulma the whole time. So I'm gonna go look back at the episode to double check. Episode 15 is Goku. Yeah, episode 15 is Goku and that stupid Vegeta becomes a pupil. Okay, so this is it. Alright, so Vegeta's here. Alright, hold on. I gotta mute the stream again one more time. Because Vegeta's talking, right? That was fast. You should have told me you were coming. So Vegeta's talking to Bulma. And now Whis is looking at Vegeta. His body and everything. Wait a second, I'm talking to you, right? And if you finally come home and now this is how you behave yourself. What? You were raised by wolves or something? See, Vegeta turned around and just noticed Whis there. Alright, no, I just think he just turned around and saw Whis. I think he just turned around and saw Whis. It doesn't look like he noticed Whis, because at first he turned around with no surprise. So okay, let me go to episode 17. Let's take a look at episode 17. So this is, no, it's not episode 17. It's episode 19, right? Oh yeah, episode 19. No, it's episode 18. Right? I want to see what the where's episode 18? The full episode. Oh my god, you got to be kidding me. So stupid. Stop putting English dub, man. Just put full. Where's episode 18 full? I'm trying to find episode 18. Yo, Dragon Ball Super episode 18. What the hell? Full episode. Where is it? No one has a full episode online? Alright, hold on. Okay. Let me just yeah, I mute the stream. So let me see something. See, here's Vegeta coming to the home suit. So Whis is coming, right? Goku's like, wow, that's where Beerus lives? See, Vegeta comes and he senses. And he's like, it's about time. And then the Oracle Fish is like, whoa. So you finally, he says, so you finally learned how to sense the power, that you finally sensed how to, oh, crap. In fact, this part I'm gonna play so everyone on the stream can hear it. So you guys are listening on the stream, listen.
Beerus lives? It's about time.
Oh, so you finally learned how to sense the energy of deities. Well, look at you.
See, the Oracle Fish said to Vegeta, you finally sense.
No, we didn't hear anything. We didn't hear anything.
No, the stream heard it. You can't hear it.
Okay.
I put it on the stream. I'll play it one more time on the stream. Just go on the stream and watch.
Yeah.
I'll mute my mic.
No. Home sweet home. Wow, that's where Beerus lives? It's about time.
Oh, so you finally learned how to sense the energy of deities. Well, look at you.
You like the view?
See, I want to see what Vegeta says about Goku. Does he even sense Goku? Let me see what he says.
Okay, yeah, I heard that.
All right, let's see this. When he land, let me hear what. Let me see something.
Welcome back, Whis. Everything is in order.
Oh, so no, he did sense Goku.
Yeah, I hate that fish voice too.
Yeah.
Sounds a little bit gay.
So yeah, Vegeta directly sensed Whis, and he noticed Goku there.
Hey, what's up, pal?
Yeah, I do agree with that piece because he's been training on the island all this time.
Thank you for coming to greet us, Vegeta.
See?
So, all is well, you say? Nothing noteworthy happened while I was gone? No. And Lord Beerus is still sleeping soundly? Yes. Well, how interesting. I guess that leaves me with no choice then. Whoa, what's that? These are gourmet confections Bulma gave me to take home. There are enough for my lord as well, but if he's still sleeping, I'll just Have to enjoy them alone.
Yeah, we got to talk about the Broly movie next time, man, because there's so much in that movie.
It's
crazy.
Hold on, listen. I want to see what Whis says about Vegeta and Goku in this instance again.
Train under me as well, and I couldn't see a reason why not.
I figured you'd come and ruin this eventually.
Come on, you don't have to be rude about it. If anything, I should be the mad one, because you didn't tell me you were going. We could have been training here together this entire time.
I don't have to tell you anything, clown. Now what?
Coming here has definitely paid off for you, huh, Vegeta? I can tell you're a lot stronger now. It's hard to say for sure, but you might even be stronger than me now. Your energy feels completely different than it was when we were back on Earth. No, I'm serious. When I got here, I almost didn't recognize you.
See,
That ache threw me off too.
see, Goku says that he can't tell, but he may think that Vegeta is actually stronger than him. He says when he was coming here, he couldn't even tell it was Vegeta, and that's what I'm talking about. God Ki. Both Goku and Vegeta's keys are different now, because Goku would have definitely known what Vegeta's key is, because he knows what Vegeta's key is. But he literally said it, when I got here, I didn't know whether or not that was like who you were, or it's like a completely, totally different key. So that's my entire point. Vegeta couldn't read Goku because he doesn't know what Goku's new key is, which is God Ki, and Goku couldn't read Vegeta because he doesn't know what Vegeta's key is, because it's God Ki. They have God Ki in them. But that's what I'm trying to say. The God Keys that they have, Goku and Vegeta, are still different from Beerus and Whis, because they're mortals using God Ki. It's not, how can I put it? It's not authentic. They're not using they're not using authentic God Ki. They're using artificial God Ki. It's not like Vegeta was born.
They're not using it in an efficient way.
No, it's not. No, it's in a converted in a conversion way. What I'm trying to say is this: like, remember what we told Vegeta? Because remember, everyone said, "Oh, you have to do this and do that to become a Super Saiyan God to get the power of the God essence." So in the ritual, there's a certain way where if 5 Super Saiyans combine, right, enough of their power, well, if you combine 5 Super Saiyans, that's really Super Saiyan 5. So pretty much what they're trying to say is that Super Saiyan 5 will get you in the realm. If enough Super Saiyan energies multiplied on top of each other, it'll get you into the realm. Wait a minute, hold on. Gohan, Goten, Trunks, Vegeta, Pan. 5 Saiyans into 1. So it's really, you need 6 Super Saiyans to get, so Super Saiyan 6 puts you in God realm. If it's enough Super Saiyan energy multiplied on top of each other, that converts mortal ki into God Ki. That's why Super Saiyan 4 or even Super Saiyan 5 would be under Super Saiyan God, because you need 5 Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan energies on top of the 6 Super Saiyan to make a Super Saiyan God. Then there's a way to manage that new. This is the best way for me to put it, so you can understand it, right? Yeah. So you have Mortal Ki, and then Mortal Ki has a cap, and when you get to a certain level at Mortal Ki, it converts into God Ki, right? So Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan 5. Super Saiyan 5 brings you the closest. It brings you to the edge of Mortal Ki. Anything above Super Saiyan 5 becomes Super Saiyan God. Now it's no longer Mortal Ki. It turns into God Ki. But it's artificial God Ki. Why? Because it's just that all it is the maximum. It is the maxed cap of Mortal Ki, and when you max cap Mortal Ki, you enter the realm of low tier God Ki. The difference with Whis and Beerus is that they're not using low tier Mortal Ki to turn in. No, they're not using low tier God Ki. They're at a whole nother level of God Ki. Where Goku and Vegeta are at right now, they're at Super Saiyan. Well, if you say Mastered Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan Evolution, Super Saiyan Evolution is, let's think of it as Super Saiyan God 2. But you have to get to Super Saiyan God 6 to be at Beerus's level. That's where they are. They're at the true God Ki. So just like how they need 6 mortal keys, they need 6 mortal levels to get to level 1 God key. They need 6 normal God keys to get at true God key. That's where they're at right now. So that's why when they did 4 Super Saiyans into Goku's Piccolo said, Goku, this is the highest power level you have ever been. That means Goku's power level was beyond Super Saiyan 3, beyond enraged Vegeta, or whatever the case. And when you think about it like this kind of makes sense, because this is what we said to Vegeta. Now, let's look at it like this, right? Super Saiyan 3, right? You need 3 more levels to become God Key, right? So let's ask ourselves a question. If we're going by this formula, then how many levels off was Vegeta? Well, according to Goku himself, when Vegeta became enraged, his perfect Super Saiyan 2 form was stronger than his Super Saiyan 3 form. So one can say he was low grade Super Saiyan 4, or at best, perfect Super Saiyan 3. At best. So perfect Super Saiyan 3 is right under the threshold of Super Saiyan 4. So Vegeta would be 2 levels off. He'd be missing 2 levels from getting to God Key. Now watch this. In Super, when the tournament was over, let's say Vegeta was at the precipice of Super Saiyan 4, right? He was right there at the precipice of Super Saiyan 4. He wasn't there yet, but he was right there. Clearly, he's stronger than Goku Super Saiyan 3. When Vegeta went to go train, remember when we saw him? What did we say when he saw him, when he came from that mountain and he asked him to be when Vegeta asked him to be a pupil? He said, clearly, you're way stronger than what you were when you fought Beerus. So, enraged Super Saiyan Vegeta was stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And this Vegeta post the Battle of God saga is stronger than that version of Vegeta. So one can clearly say that this Vegeta is Super Saiyan 4 going on Super Saiyan 5. So we says the problem here, you need to know how to manage your ki. So Beerus, we already knew. That's why we said, I'll train you if you become a god of destruction, because he knew Vegeta could get to God Key without the ritual, because he's looking at Vegeta's power level without the ritual, and he's like, yo, you're like 1 level off from getting God Key, B. With the proper training, I think you can get there if you know how to manage your ki. I'm saying it in layman's terms for people to understand. So he now takes Vegeta to planet Beerus, and for 6 months he was gone. Remember, it only took Vegeta 3 months after the Battle of God to get to Super Saiyan 4. We're just going to quote it at that level. Super Saiyan 4 power, right? Or at the precipice of Super Saiyan 4 power. So he's only 1 or 2 levels off from making it. And that's him training on his own. And we said no matter how much you train and the way you're training, because you're not training efficiently, you'll never beat Goku. But if I train you how to train properly and use your ki, manage your ki properly, you'll be stronger than Son Goku. And Vegeta takes it. Now he disappears for 6 months with Whis, with effective, efficient training. That's why he made God power. That's why he turned God already. And for a while, everyone used, yo, I think some of the power of the Super Saiyan ritual went off. But then Goku debunks that when he says Vegeta got that power all on his own. So Vegeta, remember, Goku said it himself on King Kai's planet. No amount of training will allow me to get to the gap of Beerus. He needed the Super Saiyan God ritual. Yeah, he said that. Episode 5. Read it. Okay, Episode 5. After when Beerus chopped him and knocked him down to the floor, and he woke up later on when King Kai woke him up, he said, no amount of training will ever get me to that power. I don't even think if I turned into Vegito in his own words. In his own words. That was Goku said that. He said,
yeah, but from his own mind as well. That's not like, that's nothing coming from the writer. That's Goku talking. That's
Goku talking. Then he said, even if me and Vegeta teamed up as Vegito, they don't think they could take Beerus. Now, number 2, Goku said it himself at the end of Battle of the Gods when he was fighting Beerus. I would have never been able to get to this level to be able to fight you. Which, when he first turned Super Saiyan God, he said, no amount of training I could have done would have ever reached to this level with you. But now that I have it, I need to find the depths of that power. So I want you to understand, I want you to see where Goku's at and where Vegeta's at. Vegeta was behind Goku. He was behind Goku. And Goku, in his own words, on 2 occasions, one where he professed this to King Kai, and one when he professed it to Beerus when he got Super Saiyan God Power. When he got Super Saiyan God Power, he said, I can't believe this. This is what Super Saiyan God Power is. I could never achieve this power on my own. But Vegeta did. That's why in Battle of the Gods, in the saga, not the movie, when Goku said, he sat there when Vegeta was fighting Frieza on his own, and he said, this guy Vegeta, man, and to think he got this power and he got it all on his own. Which is why Goku has a grand respect for Vegeta, because Vegeta was able to accomplish something Goku admitted he could never do.
Right.
And that's not Triforce making headcanon. That's what Goku says literally. Goku literally says this in the anime. Literally.
Yeah, but I think it still works like how the God Key. It works just like how Naruto Sage Power works. Where you're thing with the 6 Super Saiyan, the 6 Super Saiyan levels. That makes sense. I'm
just saying that because
I know, but what I'm talking about comes from like yin and yang. So basically, you're taking you have your energy, which you consider the yang, and then you take the God Key and make that your yings. And in Naruto, you had to have a certain amount of chakra, of your own chakra, to be able to control the Sage Key to balance these out. So that's why I think you have to be at a certain level in order to manage God Key.
Yes.
You know, God Key is still around you. It's still something that's around you. And I say it's around you because, like in Whis' staff, in his staff, yeah, he took him to that world where he said, this world is full with God Key that's a lot more dense than the one that's in the outside world. So the outside world has God Key, but it's just not as dense as where they took him, and that makes sense because you're able to move around in your regular self in the outside world, and that whole thing, that whole experience right there, with Goku getting stuck inside that place in Whis' staff, that's where Goku got the technique that he used on Broly.
Yes. We know that in fact there's a lot of things there's a lot of power Vegeta has. Vegeta is not showing us. For a very, very long time, a lot of people were like, yo, does Vegeta even know how to turn into Super Saiyan God and blah blah blah? And they used the Broly movie to really answer that. They was like, listen, a lot of people are wondering, can Vegeta turn Super Saiyan God? And Toyotaro already showed Vegeta turning Super Saiyan God in the manga, and it's like, yeah, let's just put it in the movie so we can get this shit out of the way to let everyone know that Vegeta has already gotten there. And when you look at
that's Vegeta's personality.
Yes. First of all, Vegeta is a very efficient fighter. Vegeta is not like wasting power or wasting time. Goku likes to do all of that wasting shit. If you look at the way Vegeta goes, if you look at how he powers up, it's base, Super Saiyan, Ascended Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan 2, Ascended Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan God, Blue, Evolution. You ever notice he never goes to the wasted forms? He never goes to the wasted forms.
That's his personality, yeah.
The first time ever he used God form, he only used God form on Broly, and he only used God form on Broly because he did not think Broly was worth him wasting his power on being anything else. Because he's like, remember what he said in the beginning of the fight? He's like, and he was punching, he's like, and Vegeta was ducking and dodging and blocking while taking off his jacket. I'm telling you right now, that's one of the most godlike scenes in like Dragon Ball history, when he's dodging Broly's punching and he's taking off his jacket. He's like, you might even prove to be a warm-up. Vegeta had no intentions on ever trying to even turn Super Saiyan. The only reason why Vegeta turned Super Saiyan, because what did he say? Remember, Vegeta didn't even turn Super Saiyan. Vegeta didn't even turn Super Saiyan 2. He just turned Super Saiyan. What did he say when Broly was fighting him? He's like, this guy's learning. And he's like, this is getting annoying. And he headbutt. Vegeta was getting aggravated. That he's like, why is this guy learning so fast? And so he went from base, Super Saiyan. He skipped Super Saiyan 2, went straight to God. He just went straight to God. Because
I didn't even notice that.
He was never Super Saiyan 2.
You never went Super Saiyan 2?
Nope, Super Saiyan. That's it. It was base, Super Saiyan, God. That was it. He wasted no time. He's like, we're not doing Super Saiyan 2. I'm not wasting my time with this. That's why when Goku said, Vegeta, no! Vegeta was trying to kill Broly. No, Vegeta did not have the intent to kill Broly. Vegeta literally went to kill Broly. Broly did not die. The only reason why Broly did not die is not because Vegeta wasn't trying to kill him. It's because Broly is Broly. He just survived it. That's the only reason. Broly was supposed to die.
That's Vegeta's his personality. He doesn't play around when it comes to having to kill people.
Vegeta felt like if Vegeta knew Broly was going to be this much of a problem, he would just turn God and just killed him instantly. That's it. He would just killed him instantly. He would have shot him once and would have killed Broly before Broly would have gotten strong enough to take it.
Yeah, because that was the whole thing why Broly, got the way he got is because, they kept on using the powers and then allowing them to bridge the gap.
Exactly, and that which is what even Vegito realized this. Vegito even realized this. Wait a minute.
You mean Gogeta.
Gogeta. He was like, all right, we gotta kill him. Because if we keep playing with him, he's just gonna get stronger. He's gonna become so strong that we can't stop him. So that's why he threw the Soul Punisher. He was trying to kill him, and he was like, "All right, that's not gonna kill him. We gotta go for a Super Kamehameha and just kill him."
Yeah, and shit, and dude was still beast, man. That is like crazy.
So the point I'm trying to make is that now that we have a better understanding of how their God Ki works, you must understand that Beerus is beyond that. At no time is Beerus showing anything. Even when you watch the manga right now, Beerus is still not training. If Goku was stronger than Beerus right now, I do not think Beerus would be sitting around fishing with the Oracle. The Oracle fish. No, he's not. Because in the manga, when the Oracle fish told him that Goku and Vegeta is gonna one day surpass him, he got aggravated by hearing that. This is right before the Tournament of Power. They said one day Goku and Vegeta is on their way to surpassing you. And Beerus got upset by that, which means that at that time, coming out from fighting Zamasu, he already felt that Goku and Vegeta is nowhere near their power, and he proved it when he one-shot perfect Super Saiyan, right? Then when Vegeta turned into some other shit in the Tournament of Power, the evolution, whatever, Beerus he's like, what the hell? He's like, Vegeta's on some other shit and whatever. But in the manga, Beerus was still not surprised. Now you have to look at the anime and the manga. Remember, Broly, the anime, is manga formed already, because when you watch the manga, before you read the new manga, the new Dragon Ball Super mangas, they tell you right after the Tournament of Power, they give you a one-page event. They literally took the poster and they mangaized the poster. They said shortly after the events between Broly. So the Broly is canon to the manga, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. The actual manga begins inside the Broly movie.
Yes, the manga begins. So for those who don't notice, the manga, they just don't want to waste time drawing out the manga when it's already in the anime. So there's like this, the anime.
They don't spoon feed you in their culture.
Yeah, that's true.
You have to.
They literally give you a one page and say that the Dragon Ball Broly movie, that's a part of the manga. That's the bridge between the end of Super and what's continuing on. So then right after Broly is what's happening in the manga now. So now here's the question. Beerus just witnessed Gogeta. Beerus witnessed Super Saiyan Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku. Beerus witnessed Evolution Vegeta. And guess what Beerus is doing right now in the manga? He's fishing with the Oracle Fish. He's fishing with the Oracle Fish. Where is the threat?
Beerus is a joker, man. Your boy, he doesn't even. He's not a good god of destruction because he thinks that. What's the screen is lagging for me? What's going on? Okay, came back. Yeah, he said he thinks that Planet Busters could do his job for him, but he doesn't realize that he doesn't understand his job. Beerus does not understand his job.
Beerus understands his job. He just doesn't. There's no threat to Beerus. He doesn't care. Beerus even said in the new manga, they said the planet Namek is going to be destroyed. And he's like, really? He's like, those water drinkers? He's like, you know something about what I love about my job? That he said, you know what I love about Universe 7? Every now and then some planet buster comes along and does my job for me. He doesn't care. No,
I know, but that's not his job. His job is not just to destroy planets, you know.
His job
is to maintain the balance.
Yes, but the thing is, there's nothing that threatens his job. That's the thing.
That's why he was on the low turret when he taught him a power.
When something threatens his job, he does it. When Zeno-sama came, he did his job. When Goku said he was going to see Zeno-sama, look how serious he got to Goku. There was going to be no, I want to see your Super Saiyan power. You're just going to Hakai Goku instantaneously. He went from friend till he's like, I've been too lenient with you. I should just Hakai you right now. Like, whoa, my man went from 0 to 1 million that fast. It was that serious. He was not playing with Goku because there's a real level to Beerus. And Beerus has never shown it. Like I said, there's only 2 times Beerus has ever, in my opinion, in the manga or the anime, Beerus has ever showed he was ever serious. When he wanted to Hakai Goku and when he one-shotted Vegeta in the manga. Those are the only 2 times. Outside of that, he has never been serious. Which leaves me to believe that the Beerus that we have seen is nowhere near as powerful as the Beerus. Remember when in the manga, when they had the gods fight amongst each other, say we're going to have an exhibition, and Zeno-sama was threatening to destroy the weakest gods. Beerus had to fight all of the gods. And Beerus beat all of them and was down to Cheddar's. I keep forgetting his name. The rat arm god. It was down to him and the last one, and the angels had to stop them. That's when Beerus got serious. Now, I'm sorry. Let's go by feats here. We're going by feats here. In the manga, Beerus was able to Ultra Instinct 9 gods of destruction. Now, you cannot tell me that Jiren is stronger than 9 gods of destructions put together. I don't want to hear that.
We don't know, man.
Now you're being ridiculous now, Piccolo. Yeah, come on, B. Piccolo, stop, Piccolo. You're being ridiculous.
I think you're overestimating Beerus by a long shot, man.
I'm not overestimating. I'm going by the feats in the manga. I'm looking at the manga. First of all, there were 4 gods: the foxtail god, the fuzzy-looking dirt god, the what do you call it? The reptilian-looking what the hell? The reptilian-looking Atlantisan god, and there was one more. Was there 3 or 4 gods that were banned from the tournament?
Yeah, I think that in that fight itself, fighting Beerus one-on-one, you will stand a better chance than fighting them as a team.
But the point is, 9 gods jumped Beerus and he beat them.
Yeah, but they weren't in sync.
It doesn't matter if they weren't in sync. They tried to jump him and he used Ultra Instinct, which he has not even mastered. He used Ultra Instinct on 9 gods and evaded them. And the point I'm trying to make is this: Jiren would not be able to beat these 9 gods. He's not beating them. He's not beating all 9. I can see Jiren beat 1 or 2, but Jiren's not beating all 9. Beerus did. That's the point I'm making.
I don't think he beat him. But
What are you talking, my man? Look at read the manga.
Yeah,
the manga's showing you Beerus beats them. Beerus beats all of them. He was down to just him and Cheddars.
He finessed them.
Oh,
And having them knock into themselves and stuff like that. That's what I remember seeing. But let me.
Yeah, I mean, he has to do that. He kind of has to do that. It's 9 gods of destruction, and all of them are using Ultra Instinct Omen as well. They may have not. Remember, the gods. It doesn't say that the gods don't know Ultra Instinct. It says the gods have not mastered it. That's what it says. It says the gods have not mastered Ultra Instinct. So the gods know Ultra Instinct. They just haven't mastered it. Beerus has not mastered it. Phil, what's up?
Phil? What's up?
Phil, I know you don't like talking about Dragon Ball, but we're not talking. There's something I want to ask you a question about, because you had put me onto something that it's about Beerus. It's not about the Saiyans. It's about Beerus, and I'm trying to explain to Piccolo's son that Beerus, he's been sandbagging, and at no time in the anime or in the manga is Goku or Jiren or any of these guys at Beerus's level. That Beerus has never showed his real power level, and even to this day now, that when Goku even said that he thinks Broly is as strong as Beerus or stronger, that Goku is wrong, because Goku has never seen Beerus at his true power. And I was putting some feats in the manga and in the anime that shows Beerus is he's still sandbagging even to this day. Because if Broly was as strong as Beerus, why would Beerus not get involved in a fight? Beerus is always looking for someone who's at his level so he can fight. In the manga, when everyone's like, yo, Vegeta, remember when you told me he left, right?
Yeah, I think that Beerus is not trying to get involved because he doesn't know who to kill. He doesn't know.
No. Beerus
he doesn't want to kill anybody so that.
What?
I'm talking about he doesn't want to kill people so that he doesn't have the fighters for the next Universal Tournament or the next Tournament of Power.
All right, Phil. Remember when you told me about the difference between power output and power that you have inside of you? When we had that conversation about Vegito firing the final Kamehameha, and the Supreme Kai was like that power, maybe at the power level of Beerus. Remember, you was like, don't get that confused with Vegito's power level versus the power output. The power output is what the Supreme Kai was gauging towards Beerus. All right, so in the manga, Goku after they run out of power for Vegito, Goku turns Perfect Super Saiyan Blue. And Perfect Super Saiyan Blue was able to go toe-to-toe with his merged Zamasu until he ran out of power. In fact, Perfect Super Saiyan Blue was able to punch merged Zamasu and throw him through a building with a punch. Right? Perfect Super Saiyan Blue. And everyone was like, yo, this guy Gogeta may be at the power level of a blah, 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 blah. But then when Perfect Super Saiyan Blue, Vegeta fights Beerus, and he punches Beerus, Beerus eats the punch, and he says, I'm over here playing around with you, and you would dare use your full power on me? And he one-shots Perfect Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. So I'm trying to explain to Piccolo's son that that's my entire point. And then he says to Vegeta, not even in a million years, meaning a million years of training with Perfect Super Saiyan Blue will you even reach my level. So, which I'm trying to explain to them, like they're not at his level. Even Ultra Instinct. I keep telling people, when Beerus stood up and everyone was like respecting Goku for Ultra Instinct, they were respecting the fact that Goku mastered Ultra Instinct in such a short period of time. Not that Ultra Instinct made him stronger than the gods, because
mastered is such a fucking weird word, because all that mastered means in that context. Why the fuck am I talking about Dragon Ball?
Come on, I need your help in this, because I'm trying to talk. The context of this discussion is to show that Beerus is actually far more powerful than these guys, even right now as we speak. So go on and finish what you were saying about Mastered Ultra Instinct.
All I'm saying that Mastered Ultra Instinct, all that it means is that he can attack. That's it. It just means that he's able to do attack and defense. It's not
Yeah.
like because the idea of mastered makes it seem like you can pull it out on command. And when you master something, it is a part of you that you can use whenever you feel like you've mastered it. But he hasn't mastered shit.
Thank
The name
you.
of it- The name of it is just Mastered Ultra Instinct because, oh, I can throw a punch now. Before, I was having trouble with that.
And in the manga, Goku properly says it when Jiren punches him out of Ultra Instinct. Goku says, I'm still having a hard time controlling. I'll need more training." He literally tells this to Vegeta. So the manga depicts it properly, where the anime sells it off as Mastered Ultra Instinct for toys and all of the stupid fanboys and the idiots who think because Goku can turn his hair white, that means he can beat Beerus. And I'm like, no, he can't. He can't beat Beerus. He could never beat Beerus. Then he can't beat Beerus now. He's never going to be able to beat Beerus in the foreseeable future anytime right now. He's just not. Anyway, guys, it is 4 o'clock on the dot. So that means it's 3 o'clock my time. I need to get up at 8. So I need this 3 o'clock window is to get 5 hours of sleep because I have to get up at 8 and leave out of here by... Wow, I got to get up at 7 and leave out here by 8. So I can get to him by 9. Shit. Alright, so damn that. So I only get 4 hours of sleep. Set the alarm. Oh. So yeah, it's overtime. But thank you guys for joining me for this chill stream. I'll leave the stream up for anybody who can want to go over this Dragon Ball conversation or whatever the case may be. I'll just put it in the streams, or yeah, I'll leave it for you guys to be able to watch or whatever the case may be. But Phil, thanks for coming in and explaining that whole thing with Ultra Instinct. Piccolo son, we need to talk some more about this, B. We definitely need to talk some more.
Definitely.
But everybody else, thank you for joining me. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everyone.